Hello, and welcome back, once again, to Doomed. Not-so-solo playthroughs through Arkham Horror the card game with a focus on roleplay and storytelling. As always, if you're here on the VOD on YouTube, thank you. You can jump down below to the timestamp where we get started in the action itself. I believe last episode will be up soon. I just have to, when I edit it, it needs to process, and then I need to choose the timestamp, and so on and so forth. However, you're not here to listen to me talk about timestamps. You're here to listen to me and my super special guest star co-host, the Crosshair.
Hello.
Hello, the Crosshair. How are you?
Good enough.
Good
enough. Saturday.
Good. Yep. Good enough for murder, I'm hoping.
Yeah. Or basically Sunday.
Right. Yeah, I suppose at this point, isn't it? It's I know where you are as well in the world. It's a little more pronounced than here, but I find it sort of night for longer than it is day. And I know that's obvious, but like it feels like the day is just this tiny little sliver that you try to take advantage of while it's still there before you pass back into eternal darkness.
Oh, yes. And especially because I work from home and I play from home and I have my curtains closed, so it's basically always nighttime.
It's just always nighttime for me. There we are. We are here today on Doomed with episode 2 or session 2 or game 2 of The Cult of Egil, a fan-made campaign for Arkham Horror, the card game, which will see Professor Harvey Walters and expedition leader Leo Anderson venturing in Iceland to solve the mystery of this cult. We'll do a little recap of what happened last time before we jump into today's scenario, the Golden Circle. Let's have a look. This is the art for the Golden Circle, which I am pretty sure is just a photograph of Iceland.
Yeah.
Well, I think so, which is pretty good. Well, hello, Cthulhu. Cthulhu is mentioning something which is true. Our well did indeed get well, thank you. We had a bit of an incident this morning with waterworks in our home, which undid some other plans I had, which was really too bad. But we're here with some other Arkham this evening, which is good. At least I can get my daily dose that way. Okay, well, Crosshair. Last time on Doomed, actually, yes, Cthulhu, I don't think, because the YouTube video is not up, you may not know generally what happened last scenario. I'll give you a quick little rundown. Or unless, Crosshair, actually, do you want to give, I mean, what are your thoughts? Do you have a sense of what the warning was all about?
Okay, two old dudes came to Iceland to Reykjavik. Ran around town, gathering clues about the cultist activity, about some old Viking god thing.
Yeah. Egil. Yeah, you're absolutely correct.
Egil. Because I'm so great at names.
No, fair, absolutely.
And while Harvey was running around, it's Harvey, right?
Yep.
Harvey. Harvey was running
Who's
around
that guy I'm
town.
traveling with? Harvey, right.
He was gathering clues all around town and solving mysteries. And basically, Leo spent the whole time behind a bank alley killing cultists and stronger cultists and other kind of cultists.
This is an excellent synopsis. You're right. They arrived in Reykjavik to meet the Miskatonic University's contact there to learn more about Egil and the Cult of Egil. Harvey was trying to translate a tome as... Oh, you did watch on Twitch. Okay, great. One turn is missing. Oh, my God. Woof. Cthulhu. Pretty intense. While Harvey was attempting to translate his tome, which I'm going to say is the tome of the story, the legend or the myth of Egil, which is very useful. While he was doing that and also trying to, as Crosshair says, discover the motivations behind the madness of the cult, Leo Anderson was in fact just dealing with the cult one man at a time, which is pretty brutal and pretty awesome.
Yeah, basically, Leo killed 4 smaller cultists, 1 strong cultist, 1 nosy investigator, and 1 geist.
There we go. Ah, there it is. Perfect. I should make a little camera for this crosshair. So yes, the cultist death pool is growing stronger. Now, who knows? We may see none this scenario. It seems very unlikely, but you never know. And a partridge. That's correct, Weirdness. Hi, Weirdness. Welcome to Doomed. I'm joined, of course, as I always am today, by special guest, the Crosshair.
Hello.
That kind of brings us to the end of that, then. They were quite successful in their investigation. They had the help of, I want to say Anita Hill, but I think I just made that name up. I'm going to look back really quickly at what the person's name was. Professor Shirley Day Morris. Who's Anita Hill? I don't even know.
No idea.
I have no idea. And then they found some traces of Egil. We read about the warding runes and the evil blooms, as you do.
Oh, yeah.
Good times. Which gave us extra XP and gave us some information about Egil's... Let's see, Egil's... Yeah, proficiency with warding magic and insight into the evil that began Egil's childhood. I mean, that's just great.
Basically,
yeah.
Egil had a bully, and he handled the bully and got a ship to travel abroad.
Ta-da! It's pretty good. Tokens added. Oh no, we're keeping track of that separately. That's fine. Before we, excuse me, before we jump in and look at the prologue, I want to do something a little just for myself here. Harvey Walters has indeed translated the Forbidden Tome. However, because of how sort of shrewd he is, anytime I upgrade a card with an untranslated subtitle, I may upgrade a second copy at no experience cost, but both have to be chosen at random. Now, there's only 2 options, so I've created 2 piles of both options. I'm going to shuffle them, and I'm going to take 1 each, because it is possible to get 2 of the same or 2 different, but I won't know until I see them, which I think will be kind of fun. So I'm just letting everybody know that is what this is all about. And then I'm going to do that and move those away. There we go. So yeah, in terms of XP, I guess, I mean, we don't normally get into that, but Harvey translated the Forbidden Tome and found something else. We'll see if that comes up during the scenario. What about Leo? How did he spend all of his bought in blood experience?
Well, Leo basically spent his time just inspecting the axe and seeing what it can do. Mm-hmm. So essentially I pumped up my axe and bought some other things that might be fun. Excellent. Might come into play. I think that we've determined, and I think this is kind of cool, is that, as you said, Crosshair, Leo probably picked up this axe on his last trip through Iceland, but it would appear that it is linked somehow to Egil and to the spirit of this like warrior poet. Perhaps we'll see what it is later. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the armor and the axe seem to be Egili.
Egili, I like that. Well, we're hoping for lots of XP and we're hoping for a nice success. This is our map. We're going to get into what's happening here. I think it's time to read the intro, then the agenda and the act, and then it'll be time to get doomed.
Then the intro, and the intro.
And the intro, and the intro, and the intro. Is Leo's father called Ander and Icelandic Berserker? I mean, like, I don't want to speak on behalf of Leo Anderson, but I'm going to assume yes.
Well, Anders' son means Anders' son.
Son, right, so that would...
So...
the descendant of one Icelandic Berserker called... Anders, probably. Or Ander, rather.
Yeah.
At some point. Chapter 2. The Golden Circle. Check the campaign log. If the investigators have mapped the Golden Circle, which we have, it is here. Intro. Excellent. 2. You have strange dreams that night. An enormous man slouches in an ashen wood chair that is barely able to contain him. His profile is a silhouette chiseled out of stone, his expression inscrutable in shadow. Slowly, he pulls his sword out of its scabbard a few inches and returns it. Ugh. Ugh. He repeats this, each time arching one giant eyebrow. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Crosshare. There's something incredibly, provocatively sexual about that. It's very funny to me. Oh, is this Brahm? It's a good question, weirdness. All right. He repeats this, each time arching a giant eyebrow, right? A pulsing drumbeat gets louder and louder. You seek meaning in this absurd dance and find none. You are transfixed by the rhythm. He turns sharply and looks you in the eye, and you see his hideous, deformed face. You awaken on the couch in the culture house. Professor Day Morris outlines the plan for your excursion to the Golden Circle. If the disciples are using Icelandic magical staves to communicate, then we need to decipher them quickly. Take my camera and capture any carved runes you see. The Golden Circle is beautiful, but save your exposures for the important stuff. Let's hop to it. Daylight is wearing thin. I'm parked outside. Nice. Oh no, that's fine, weirdness. You cross the streams whenever you want.
Oh.
So looks like we're driving up to the Golden Circle and we're gonna be taking photos. I would assume. Set up, put some things in play and out of play. We begin play at Borgardens. Choose an investigator to take control of the Brownie 2 story asset. Go have a look at it. The Brownie 2 is a camera. It's a 2-cost asset. It takes a hand slot. It's a tool and an item. It says uses 6 exposures. Action exhaust Brownie 2. If you are at a runic location with no clues on it, remove 1 exposure from Brownie 2 and place it on your location. Limit once per location. Okay. So at runic locations, I think we're supposed to be snapping photos of runic locations, right? Because there's runes there. That's the sense I get. So I think Crosshair and I determined that Harvey Walters' keen eye and shaky hand would be taking control of the Brownie 2. I mean, you also need your hands for other things. Murder, not weird stuff, you know.
It would be a bit hard to take photos while swinging a battle axe.
It is true. It is incredibly true. We'll look at our location. Although they do start, interestingly enough, I'll read the agenda of the act and then we'll see what's going on. Agenda 1A, burning daylight, burning rubber, burning daylight. At this latitude, Iceland sees only 6 hours of daylight in winter, so you don't have a lot of time. With your Brownie 2 automatic camera, you set out to photograph the sites marked on your map. All locations enter play night side, face down. Crosshair and I were a little annoyed by this instruction. It's a very unclear instruction. What they mean is the non-night side face up, right? Which is, come on, guys.
Yeah.
Whatever. Anyway, so all the places are daytime right now, I guess. Excuse me. Action. If all undefeated investigators are at the same Golden Circle location, resign. It's too dangerous out here. Let's get back to town. And then we resign. 7 Doom. We have a resign action that we can take, which is good. I think this is a classic get as much as you can type scenario. We'll see. Act 1A. Circling the truth. The Golden Circle, a route connecting many historical and geological landmarks in Iceland, turns out to be an important circuit for the disciples of Egil as well. You should investigate each cultist site. Reaction. Hello, Kung Fu... before I say the reaction, hello, Kung Fu Fenris. Welcome to Doomed. Happy to have you here. We've got special guest star the Crosshair.
Hello.
I'm still getting used to saying that again. I don't know why. Oh, it's because I didn't say it for so long, I guess. Weirdness does make a good point. Day-night reminds us, perhaps, of flooding cavern. I still can't believe that we'd actually pulled that off. Silas was in big trouble. It was intense. Okay. Act 1A. Right. Reaction. At the end of the round, if all investigators are at the same Golden Circle location, they may move to another connecting Golden Circle location. 8 clues to advance the act. I like this, Crosshair, because that is a free move if we're at the same place and we go to the same place and whatever. Ooh, the haunted sites. Oh, man. Rita was... I loved Rita and Peter's little excursion. That was great. A disaster of a game, but, you know. Okay, here we go. So, before we draw our opening hands and get doomed, Crosshair, I'll just kind of quickly go around and get a sense of where we are. We're starting here in Borgarnes, which is a golden circle location, which appears to be a town. 1 shroud, 2 clues, and there's a parlay action, which I'll look at later. It has to do with searching the top 9 cards of your deck for a thing.
Yeah.
Then we'll go clockwise here. There's the Long Glacier, Langjokel, Victory 2. Oh, I like this. There's an action here to attempt to break the weak part of the ice below the rune-engraved boulder, Borgarnes. Oh, like Loch Ness. Thanks, Kung Fu Fenris. I have a feeling you're going to be correcting a lot of pronunciation today. If you want. You don't have to. You can let me just fall on my face, too. It's good times. So, yeah, test combat for if you fail, take a damage. If you succeed, put Icy Cavern into play and move to it. So there's a new location that can kind of come out of here if we break the weak part of the ice below the rune-engraved boulder. Continuing along to the east, the Golden Falls, Gulfos. Descend the slippery rune-covered boulder to the platform below. Test agility 4.
That's not happening.
Yeah, I tend to agree. Bumleg Leo and Old Man Walters. Like, I don't think they're going to be scaling any mountains. Or, sorry, descending slippery boulders. Also, there's no victory at this location, which is interesting for some reason.
They can barely get upstairs.
Yeah. However, that is true. We do have the ability to... I'm just remembering how the brownie camera works here. It says if you're at a runic location with no clues on it. So we start at a golden circle but not a rune location. So the other 5 are runic locations. Okay. Continuing along, there's Geyser, which has a forced effect after you discover clues from this location. You discard cards, which is not nice. But it also has Victory 2 as well.
Yeah.
At least
it's not...
Sorry, go ahead.
It's not a runic location.
Also not a runic location. Good shout. Aha! I see where we're going here. Okay.
Yeah.
Cthulhu does make a good point. At least the professor has 2 legs. Compared to Captain Anderson wooden leg over there. Jeez Louise. Bum knee Anderson.
Maybe no leg.
Yeah, just make my own leg. There's Kerid, which is a crater here. It has victory as well. It is a runic location. It says action stare back at the eye in the water. Which is so good. Test will 4. If you fail, take a horror. If you succeed, put lava tunnel into play and move to it. So there's a way of getting a location here. And finally, coming back, Thingvellir. Thingvellir. 2 shrouds, 6 clues, victory 1. Compare the runes inscribed on the tree to those in your journal. Test intellect 4. If you fail, put a clue on this location. If you succeed, put Parliament Lake into play and move to it. So that's actually not a bad place for us to start our hunt, I think, Crosshair, because if we don't have clues, it doesn't matter if you fail, and it's easy enough to get clues from it and stuff. So, although there's a nice location up here to get as well, at the glacier.
Yeah. Like, Leo can break the glacier, maybe, probably.
Maybe, probably. It could be good.
And Harvey can break the Thingvellir.
Oh, it's true. We have to be in the same place to resign if we want to resign at any point, so there's that.
Yeah, or move freely.
That's true. Kung Fu Fenris was at Thingvellir this spring, which is really cool, Kung Fu Fenris. I would love to go to Iceland. I've never been. Obviously. I shouldn't say obviously, but I've never been, and I'd really like to go.
It does have 6 clues, while the others have 4, but also it's easier to clear. Actually, Leo might clear some clues from there. So
that'd be nice.
Yeah,
be very nice.
Good place to start.
Yeah, the question is, do we want the clues off Borgarnes? Sorry, Borgarnes. That's the question.
Oh, yeah.
Do we care?
It's not a runic location,
It's
so
true.
I'm not sure if we need it.
Yeah, we need 8 clues to advance the act, but like we don't know what that, I don't know.
Does.
Yes. Okay. I think that takes us to our starting place. Professor Day Morris has driven us up into the Golden Circle. Harvey and Leo, 2 old men, are ready to start their journey. What do you think, Crosshair? Is it time to draw our opening hand?
Yeah, Cthulhu has a great point that with 3 dogs, Leo can get to any point with 1 dog.
Oh,
like
yeah.
1 action.
Which is pretty exciting. Even if there are like additional locations kind of placed off branching paths or whatever, they might get a bit more complicated then, but it's still, for now, it's excellent. So let's get those dogs out.
Leo has 4 dogs. 6 dogs.
So many dogs. My God, they're everywhere.
Many dogs.
All right, I believe it is time. Let's draw our opening hands. Let's get doomed. There it is. Oh, well, that's 2 weaknesses. Good. That's always a great start. That is super strong to start. And I
Detective.
don't care about this. Yes?
Remind me again, before Mulligan, if you draw a weakness, you get to draw.
Exactly. It immediately goes in your discard pile, and you can freely kind of replace it. It gets shuffled back in, but you know. Okay. I'm gonna keep this. I think I should probably keep that.
I'm gonna throw that away, I'm gonna throw that away, I'm gonna throw that away, I'm gonna throw that away. Somebody's sticking.
Uh-oh. Alright, okay. Well, I have a good plan here at least, so there's that.
There's the other one. Oh. Well, I can't do anything about it, but...
Not yet. We'll see if there might be something that we can do.
Not great, but not too bad.
I have a potential helpful thing to do here for you, my friend. But we'll jump in here. In Borgarnes, I didn't actually specifically say what this does here. There's a parlay action. Ask the locals about Egil. Limit once per investigator. Choose one of the following if the Chaos Bag contains at least 1 tablet, Elder Thing, or Cultist. We don't have any Elder Things, which is the middle. We do have tablets and cultists, which is search the top 9 cards of your deck for a weapon or an item.
That's an interesting one, because if I look for an item, I might find my backpack.
True.
Which will let me find more items.
It's true.
But
yeah, go ahead.
Also, finding the axe would be rather good.
That is true, very much so. Unfortunately, you, at this point, have no actions to take on your first turn because of Geared Up, which is disappointing, but...
Yeah, my first turn is gonna be
I have a plan. Or I have the beginnings of a plan, so there's that.
I'm just calculating how much am I gonna spend, because I do have something to do.
Well, I think if you'll, this might change your calculations slightly, so I will just quickly go first. Harvey Walters has... He was... Well, I'm not sure if Leo also had the same dream. The 2 old men have not talked about it. But the dream that he had, he's immediately tuned into the fact that that is a dream of Egil. Somehow the warrior poet is reaching out to him through time and perhaps through his tome. So, of course, Harvey is going to start and he's going to make sure that he has his dream enhancing serum. This is, of course, this serum will make sure that his dreams stay fresher in his mind for longer so he can transcribe them. The second thing that, however, that he's going to do before I do anything else, is tap into his deep knowledge of the region. I'm going to add 2 curse tokens to the bag straight out the gate. Sorry, Crosshair. Investigators at your location draw a combined total of 3 cards. If you take 2, I'll take 1, and then I'll use my reaction to draw 1 more. So we'll each get 2 cards. Does that seems pretty good?
That seems really good.
I'm hoping that you get even more items to draw. I didn't get anything with my Dream Enhancing Serum, but that's okay. I'm hoping for that. And then, while we're here,
I found un item.
Un item. Hey, look, more items the better, right? Last action. I'm gonna want to clear the other locations, but we do need clues, and I do need to spend the clues. So let's try to get these. Let's try to get these clues. May as well. Seems a bit silly.
And
So many coins.
we get to move freely anyway.
Oh, it's true. It's at the end of the round. If we're both at the same location, we can move to another one. Yes, so at the end of the round, after upkeep, we can decide if we want to do that. Seems good. I'm going to burn some midnight oil. And try to snag both clues at once. Let's see, if Harvey has spoken to people here in town, he's not necessarily asking them about Egil for the possibility of sort of finding things for himself, but he's trying to see where they should begin their search. So I'm going to investigate at 6-1 for both clues, hopefully. Good. Great. 2 clues. Not, look, it's something, Crosshair, and then I'll be able to advance us faster. That's the important thing. I agree, Cthulhu. The hope is that it goes insane, and I should keep cards in my hand. Anyway, okay, over to Leo Anderson.
Okay, well, first off, Leo is gonna get geared up,
Sure,
as
of
he
course.
tends to do. And this time, Leo isn't digging around in his backpack or polishing his axe or doing any sort of thing like that. But he is tossing a stick around.
Okay, a stick.
Yeah, just a stick.
Ugh. I mean, that is... it's just got bones strapped to it.
Yeah, it's
Unbelievable.
just a stick that Leo found.
Oh, okay.
He's tossing it around, like, to his dogs, assumably.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them are around, some are off adventuring with the... God, I forgot his name.
Mitch. Of course. His
Yeah.
friend Mitch.
Mitch is handling some of the dogs, and Leo handles some of the dogs.
Well, that's nice.
But yeah, that's 2 additional ally slots which can only be used to hold creature assets. And dogs are creatures, after all.
That's very true. So you have
And
1 ally slot plus 2 more ally slots for creatures. Okay, cool.
creatures, yeah.
Tracking that for myself.
And, well, while doing that, Leo does have his armor on.
Good.
Yeah, just in case. It's still a bit costly at 3 assets, but And that's all that the gearing up is.
I mean,
But
got armor and you've got... Oh,
during-
yes, go ahead, sorry.
after the turn begins, as a reactionary asset, Leo can play an ally
When
asset,
after.
reducing its cost by 1.
You're absolutely correct.
And-
Yep.
Rod of Animalism lets me tap it and reduce that asset's cost by 1.
I don't even think it exhausts necessarily. Oh, yeah, no, it doesn't. The reaction thing looks like it, but...
Oh, yeah, true. So, for 1 resource, well, the rod is brought back by one of the pack dogs.
Yay, doggo!
And That's it.
Okay. Well, if nothing else, Leo's got a big stick and some armor, which is, got some inscribed runes on it probably, and a doggo, which is nice.
Yeah.
I think.
I'd say for a first turn, getting 4 soak on the board is not bad.
Well, it's really good. Yeah, 4 of each. Yeah, it's really good, I would argue. Well, there are no enemies, so we're going to go straight to Fluffy, Puffy, Duffy, and question mark. I don't remember either, Cthulhu. What did we have?
Scruffles is the guard dog.
That's right.
And then there's Fluffy, Puffy, Duffy, and I'm not sure if it was Scruffy.
Scruffy and Scruffles does make sense to me. It's a bit weird.
Yeah, because I didn't put the 4th one down, so...
It didn't come up, so didn't have to think about it.
I should have made the new arts for the sled dogs, but...
Oh, we've got time. We've got time. No enemies on the board, so we'll move to upkeep, after which we can use the reaction ability to move if we want.
Thing is, the parlay action is actually really good.
That's totally cool. I think because the thing says if they, so it would be all of us. Scrappy. That's totally cool. I have no issue with that. If you're planning on parlaying here, Harvey might go off and just start trying to take photos of rune inscribed trees or whatever afterwards. But I'm absolutely okay to stay here.
I can stay or go because I don't really have the resources to play anything.
Oh, that's
right
a good
now,
point too,
so
actually. Well,
I might have. Let's just go. I'll come back if I need to.
Sounds good. Are we venturing up into the glacier to start, where Leo can... I mean, taking damage is not ideal, but there's finding this icy cavern. Or are we going south to Thingvellir, which seems a bit stronger.
We can clear that location more easily.
I agree. Let's do it. Let's head to Thingvellir. I'm assuming this is the Professor De Morris just driving us around. She's like, beep beep, get in, we're going to Thingvellir.
Hey,
driving down.
A valley. I've never seen those before.
I've never seen valleys before. Okay. We'll upkeep. I, of course, have... yes. Ooh, this is a tough one, although I think I probably want stuff rather than a tome. Could get my forbidden tome, really fast, though.
The axe luckily has -1 cost to answer Cthulhu, but yeah, it still needs some resources.
Well, it's a very large place, Kung Fu Fenris, that's right. Yeah, resources are good. Do I want to spend a whole fucking turn doing that? No, I don't. I don't want to do that yet. I want to get my shit together first. Excuse me. All right.
We are throwing out cards.
Here we go. It's 1 doom out of 7. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Why did you throw the research librarian out?
Forced.
Right.
My forced learning here is draw 2 cards and discard 1 of them, which is
Yeah.
Yes, they are, Cthulhu. Yes, they are. That is a good question, but yes, they both cost 1. Phew. So this is the hope. Okay, Mythos phase. We go to 1 doom out of 7. Harvey and Leo stare at this new valley, which sounds like Leo's not particularly impressed. Harvey might be kind of impressed, but he's already big. He's looking into runes, baby. Let's see what awaits us there. Oh God. Why? As the second he's out and down in the valley, a rustling of tree branches, a horrific scream, and Harvey is set upon by a ghoul. So that's great.
Yeah. I could have handled that, but it would have been a bit of a waste.
We'll be okay, but that's okay for now. I mean, we'll see how it goes.
Let's see what else this Thingvellir has. Loki's flight. I knew Loki would come bite me in the ass.
Loki. Uh-oh.
Omen, Pact, Revelation, Test. Agility 3. If you fail, place this card in your threat area with 1 resource on it as an omen for each point you fail by. You get +1 agility.
Oh, because you're flying.
Yeah. Reduce each of your non-agility skills by the number of omens on this card.
That's kind of awesome.
And take 1 direct damage, which goes on me, to discard it. That's... well...
I mean...
Let's test it anyway.
Yeah, right. You have to test. You're absolutely correct.
-1.
Okay.
Oh, it has 3 points on it.
While Harvey has dashed off into the woods, it would appear Cthulhu's correct that maybe Leo has found his other leg and is now flying.
2 abilities go below 1.
No. They go to 0, yes, but they don't go below 0. Actually, a good question.
So
modified skill values can't be below 0.
That's my skill values currently.
You only get +1 agility, though. Oh, God. Oh, no.
Oh, right.
I think Loki's flight might need to...
Well, it's a fast action. I'm gonna take the damage.
Right away, huh? Yeah. I think so.
Might as well.
Is that Leo falling out of the sky, or... Yeah, direct damage.
For a brief moment, Leo believes in fairies and all that magical fun stuff and children's innocence, and then tumbles back down like, nah, bullshit.
Whatever. There it is. Bullshit. Yeah.
Back to reality.
We are here. Harvey, as we are aware, Harvey the professor is, he's not a particularly strong man. He's a strong-willed man. He's been studying, in terms of worldwide, globally respected occult specialists, Harvey Walters is at the top of the pile. But when it comes to actually fighting some sort of colossal, nameless blasphemy, Harvey Walters is not equipped particularly. However, I shouldn't do that.
Of course, if I go before you, I could also take it and be useful in this location.
Yep, if you want it, you go for it, my friend. Absolutely, I'm okay with this.
Now, how do we want to do this? Will Leo just rush in and take his little fluffy doggo and attack it and possibly get Harvey in the middle of the crossfire, or...
Ideally not, but if you do, I'm not overly concerned. Harvey's feeling healthy after a nice long sleep with his dream-enhancing serum, which is just drugs, by the way.
Okay. Well,
but yeah, go for it. I think
Leo just
Whoop.
flips over.
Whoa!
Bit of that Loki flight still going on. Looks at Fluffy. I guess it's Fluffy. Who can tell them apart?
Yeah, he can tell them apart for sure.
Actually, before I start my turn, I'm gonna spend that 1 resource.
Hey.
And get another dog out. That road of animalism really coming through. Yeah, it's 1 resource.
Clearly Leo is like shaking it around to attract more dogs to his cause here.
Yeah, come on, boys. And then that's my first action. Oh, I don't actually need to spend both of them. Instead of standard damage, yep. So, Leo just 62 sled dogs.
Oh
at
my
this
god. Oh my god. Ah.
ghoul minion. It was a colossal and nameless blasphemy, blah blah blah. Go chew on your new chew toy.
Oh my god, here they come.
So yeah, that's +2 attack, so it's 6 on 2.
Don't eat me. Hooray!
Yep. And the
Oof.
fluffy little doggos drag the nameless ghoul minion behind some bushes, and the sounds that come from those bushes is not for the faint of heart.
Oh god.
They deal 2 damage, and
Yep, that's it. Harvey's
Yeah.
also obviously like quite, he immediately turns around. He's very thankful for Leo for having saved him just in that moment. You know, he had it covered. He did not.
it's the dogs, really. I could either try to get some clues or draw some cards, but I don't have the resources to play those cards.
Bingo.
So...
Yeah.
But I do need to get the resources, so I'm gonna try to get one clue.
Sure.
Let's go for that.
If not, resources are good too. Yep, you bet.
So, 3 on 2. Oh, not great. It is what it is.
So this is an interesting way of doing it. The golden circle's special tablets or special tokens say -X, where X is something up to 3. So they never go beyond -3, which is good, but they're still high enough that like we're likely gonna see -3s quite
Yeah.
often. All right,
-3, so
too bad.
fine. Then I think I'll take one resource.
You bet.
Just to get a bit closer to stuff.
I think now that Harvey's sort of determined that there are indeed beasts in the woods, and perhaps they're unrelated to the Cult of Egil, but he's not going to stray too far from Leo, and he's going to call in backup. This is a connection he made in Borgarnes. This is an Arctic archaeologist, Jeremiah Kirby. So this is, again, Harvey has connections all over the world, right? This is someone who he knows through the Miskatonic University. I get +1 intellect. And after Jeremiah Kirby enters play, Crosshair, I feel like this is a card made just for you.
Yep.
Choose even or odd. Reveal the top 5 cards of your deck. Draw each card with a cost that matches the chosen option. Shuffle the remaining cards into your deck. I am going to choose odd cost, and I'm going to place my 5 cards here. And then I'm going to reveal them and draw them if they are odd costed, and Harvey allows me to draw a card if I draw a card, so let's do it. That's a weakness. How does this work? Weaknesses don't have a cost, so it's going to shuffle back.
Yeah.
0 is even. 0 is even. Oh no. 3. Phew. 3 is odd. And a skill is also even. Or sorry, it's neither, rather. So I'll draw the Raven's Quill, and I will use...
If they don't have a cost, then they probably have a cost of 0, which would
I think it's different, like null
Kind
costed
of.
and 0 is... Because, yeah, I remember looking that up at some point, because, like, you can't draw skill cards with this effect, unfortunately, which is... I mean, I think I just got really unlucky there. That's kind of too bad. However, I will shuffle these back in, and then I will use Harvey Welter's ability to draw at least one more. Okay, fine. So that was fun. Great. Now...
Good to know, Cthulhu, and also KFF.
Woo!
Yes, pack dogs fight for everything, and Leo doesn't give a rat's behind, so
Not
they're perfect.
At all. Let's do it. I'm just gonna start investigating. I don't have any way of getting clues faster. Oh, actually, no. What am I saying? I want to try this. Compare the runes inscribed on the tree to those in your journal. Test intellect 4 if you fail. Place a clue on this location if you succeed. Put Parliament Lake into play and move to it. I think before trying to find the runes to take the photograph of, Harvey comes across runes on the tree that reminds him of something he's already seen. So I'm going to do this action test first. 6 intellect 7 with Eureka, because I'm hoping to Eureka myself into something here. Let's test 7 to 4. That's a... God damn it. That's a curse. And that's... actually... Tablets... minus X the amount of damage on you, which is 0.
That passes.
Pass! Move. So, Eureka looks at 3 cards. Great question, Cthulhu. The Raven's Quill has currently 1 action point on it, which is using its action ability does not provoke attacks of opportunity. It does not have Supernatural Record yet, but you can bet you're behind. I'm going to try to get that today. Let's see here. So I get Eureka allows me to pull 1 of these into my hand. I think I'm gonna actually I love having that, but I think I'm gonna pull deduction just to have it. Probably should have the world actually, but I don't have any money, so I'm not gonna play it. Thank you. Great. So yes, Parliament Lake into play and move to it. Here we go. Where are you? I'm looking for it. I'm gonna find it. Here we go.
Right side face down.
Ah. Right, night side face down. Whee! Harvey ends up, of course, thank you. The runes on the tree do indeed match some in the journal, and they guide him towards, well, the runes here use the same coded language as the ones you saw in Reykjavik. You infer that the lake nearby holds more secrets. 7 shrouds, 0 clues. Action. Saga. Investigate. If successful, instead of discovering clues, remember that you have found the chest in the lake. Add a cultist token to the chaos bag for the remainder of the campaign. It is not a runic location, but it is a thing that gives us some sort of additional bonus. I am not going to attempt that right now. No, I'm not going to attempt that right now. I don't have anything.
5 to 7. Oh, you only have +1.
Yeah, 6 to 7. I could. I just don't want to throw everything away here. So
yeah, maybe not.
I'm gonna draw another card. Isn't that wild? What a wild thing to do. I'm hoping to get resources here. Here we go. Nope. Okay, that's fine. But that is useful. That's very important. Oh, well. That's it. That's it for us.
Yeah.
So Harvey has ventured off towards a lake where he's, like, convinced there's something hidden there, leaving Leo behind where he encountered a ghoul before. And that takes us out. No enemies, so we go straight to the upkeep phase.
Well, it's fitting because the Thingvellir info is the valley is serene, yet it evokes in you a feeling of intense loneliness.
Intense loneliness, exactly. It does,
because
doesn't
the
it?
dogs ran off there, and Harvey ran off there, and I'm fine.
All right, whatever you say. We go immediately to upkeep, where I have to choose one of these to throw away.
Thank you.
Oh, I'm not going to use that right now. God, that's going to be disastrous. Okay. Good. How are we feeling about our second mythos phase here? As Harvey looks out across the scoured lake and Leo, plays with his doggos.
As always, I feel horrible and I feel like I'm going to die, but let's draw anyway.
Yeah, let's do it anyway, right? Here it comes. Stare into the abyss. Oh, sorry, it's peril and hidden. Whoop.
Oh,
Sorry.
mine.
In the other non-fan campaigns, hidden cards are coded so that they are dealt to you face down, which I love, because then you're like, uh-oh, and only you could see it. This is, of course, what Harvey is doing. Go ahead.
I'm gonna blame Kung Fu for this.
Whoa! Damn!
We have Fenrir's Rage.
Fenrir's Rage! Oh, badass. I love these omens.
Okay, so basically same as Loki, but a combat one. There's combat 4. If you fail, place this card, blah blah blah. You get +1 attack. Choose and discard 1 card from your hand for each omen on this card. Discard Fenrir's Rage. When you fight or evade, take 2 damage.
So, that's obviously less. That's not. I was washing my hair and there was a tangle. So you were furious, Kung Fu Fenris. Of course, I understand.
Oh, did I? I might have disconnected.
Oh, yes, I have. I can see that you are no longer in the thing here. I'm gonna save. Don't worry. If, of course,
There we go.
Fenrir's Rage has kicked you out of the server.
Happens at least once a game.
Yeah, that's fair. 7, 8.
It's interesting. It also kicked me out of your chat room, but didn't disconnect Discord.
Interesting. That is interesting, isn't it? Huh. I wonder.
Yeah, like.
Yeah. I wonder why the chat is connected to the.
Well, I pop out your Twitch chat.
Oh, sure.
So that disconnected and the game disconnected, but I guess Discord's connection on phone calls is just good.
It's just so powerful. We're good, Kung Fu Fenris. We just had a little drop out here, a little thing, but we're gonna have Crosshair back momentarily. At which point we gotta figure out what we're gonna do here at Parliament Lake. Sorry, go ahead.
I drew Fenris's Rage, so.
Oh, yes, indeed. Kung Fu Fenris, what did you find that's amazing? It's not your rage, clearly.
Loading.
Yeah,
Loading takes a moment.
I see it. Yeah. Okay. All right. Oh, an RPG in Spanish. Oh boy, this is gonna get interesting, I think. Crosshair, I get. Oh no, you have to test. You have to do your test before. Oh, Black Sad. Is it what I think it is, Kung Fu Fenris? Is it the Black Sad, saga? Yes, awesome. In Spanish, that's so good.
4-on-4. I could spend something on it, but it's not really worth it. I can spend a card to upgrade this test, but discarding this card costs a card, so
Yeah. You also get +1. I mean, it's not great if you fail, but you also get +1 combat, which is like maybe not. I know you need other skills to do other things in the game, but like it's not the worst.
It doesn't actually put down my other skills. It just means if I fight or evade, I take damage.
Ah, true too. Very true. I mean, presumably you will be fighting at some point.
Okay. Well, let's see. Let's go 4-on-4.
You do your test.
Okay.
Ooh. Okay.
So
all right.
I'll just use one of these on it because
That is a lot of omens. Man, Leo is omen heavy. I mean, it must be that runic armor and the axe, right? Like, it's gotta be. That's what's drawing all the omens to you.
So I have to discard 4 cards to get rid of it, so it can stay for a while.
Yeah. Well, there's nothing to fight or evade yet, at least. So there's that. That is a lot, though. That's quite a big boost here.
Yeah, but I think I can find 4 cards to throw away at some point.
My question is, do I want to Yeah, I'm thinking... Oh man, I don't want to like discard cards, but I also need... Okay. So, I think... Unless you're planning to come here, Crosshair, I'm going to start.
Not really.
Okay. Oh, actually, do I want to do this? Can't do that, I can't do that. Oh, Monty Python RPG. Damn, Kung Fu Fenris, that sounds awesome. I've never even heard of it.
What is your quest?
Exactly. To find the Holy Grail. Yeah, I mean, for sure, right? Oh, that would be their quest, of course. I think I'm gonna not do this. There's a few things I want to do this round.
I can move to the long placer in one action because I have 2 pack dogs.
That's true.
So, while I have this Fenrir's Rage going, I might as well go test it now.
Yeah, I suppose that's true, eh? While you have your +1 combat. So in that case, I'm going to... That is what I'm going to do. Harvey is looking out past the edge of the lake. The depths of it are unknown to him, and for some reason he feels a sense of pulling, out towards the water. Perhaps it's just, his exhaustion that's getting to him. I cannot take investigate actions, but I will take a horror, and I will discard stare into the abyss.
Nothing else matters.
Nothing else matters. And then I'm going to move to Thingvellir, and I'm going to once again... I'm asking you once again, Crosshair, I'm going to once again give us some of my deep knowledge. I'm going to share of our deep knowledge here.
You're okay. Oh, you came here. Okay.
I did. I can... Why don't we do the same thing? I'll let you draw 2 and I'll draw 1, and then I'll use my reaction to draw 1 as well.
Yeah, and then I can pay the favor back.
Oh, that would be very nice. Very nice, actually, yes. So I will draw 1. Awesome. I will use my reaction to draw.
Come on.
5, 6, 7.
Who shuffled this deck?
I'll use my reaction to draw another one. Darn it. I thought maybe I could... Oh, dream enhancing serum, you're killing me, man. My dreams are enhanced, but they do nothing. The dreams do nothing.
Actually, that's an interesting play.
That's like goddamn useless right now. Okay.
Because I have 3 ally slots.
Yes.
Yeah.
One of them is being taken up by 2 sled dogs.
Yeah, but
one of them
can
is
be
open, and one of them is 2 more creatures.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or a creature, or 2 dogs. Yeah.
E18? E14?
This is very confusing, Kung Fu Fenris, but that sounds about right for Monty Python, to be honest.
Like, I can see D16 with 2 D8s, but something like D14 or D18 becomes interesting.
Very interesting, for sure. Oh? So it's over to you. Sorry, Crosshair, it's over to you.
Oh, right. Well...
Ah. Ah. God. Ah, jeez. I mean, it's true. It's just... Oh, God, I don't know. Yeah, I suppose we just, no, it's true. It's just like, of course, we have a, system based on, like, D&D. People often use D&D dice as like a, these are the default standard. I don't see why not. It is funny that it requires so many different dice. Anyway, sorry, Crosshair, it's over to you.
Yeah. Like, I can't pay you back right now.
Ah.
I don't have that card. But I can pay you back in the next mythos phase. That's what I meant.
Okay. Pay me back in the mythos phase. Okay.
Oh, that D18 is funny looking. Anyway, I have two options here. Either I go test out the long glacier thing, or I take kind of a preparatory turn here.
If you, based on what we know from Thingvellir and what Harvey's reported back from Parliament Lake, it would appear to me that probably what happens if you succeed at the glacier, you have to take a damage if you fail, but it'll make Icy Cavern, which I think probably will have no clues and a saga test on it. That's combat related.
Yeah,
That's
it's somehow combat related.
That's
probably not investigate, but...
Right, using combat or something.
So, I should use the Fenrir's Rage to my advantage there.
If, you know, and you have a handful of cards, not all of which, I'm sure most of which you want to keep at some point, but there might be some icons to throw in there as well.
I have I have one card that I want to throw away.
Oh, okay.
So that's why I'm thinking like... well, I should take advantage of the Fenrir's Rage. That's just given.
Yeah, +1 combat, exactly.
So, mush. Use one action, and just as Harvey joins them in the Thingvellir, see ya, Doc!
Mush! Yeah, exactly. Kung Fu Fenders, that is hilarious, by the way.
And eats off into the long glacier. Sorry, I was just reading what... Rabbits want on the Middle Ages, no tellies, rubbing, heaving and tickling. Well, we just read about some Viking masturbating his sword.
That's it. just taking his sword in and out of his sheath. Just in and out while his eyebrow goes up and down. Ridiculous.
Yeah.
I think it's hilarious.
Yeah, let's just attempt to break the ice. Straight away, just run those doggos into that ice wall.
Yay!
And... I could add one to it, but that would mean that I can't save you in the mythos phase.
Always considerations. We'll take I think we'll take a brief break after this investigation phase as well. It's about that time.
Yeah, I'll just try 5 to 4.
Okay, great. Yeah, you'll take a damage if you fail, but I guess you do have that armor and all that, so not bad.
Yeah, I can place some, and also I have a way to heal my doggos, so...
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, 5 to 4. Nope.
Okay.
So, one goes there.
Doggos!
And... yes, 5 to 4.
Oh, brutal. Okay.
9. And one goes there.
Okay.
That's that.
Well, while Leo attempts to batter himself against the rune-engraved boulder, he might reveal the cavern. We don't know. It could happen. Again, there are still no enemies, so we move straight to upkeep, which we can take. Hey, Crosshare, that's okay?
Yeah. 8 cards is the limit, right?
This is correct. Yeah. Yeah, for fuck's sake. What am I going to discard here? I probably need that, honestly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One of these is 9, and I don't... Goddamn Dream Enhancing Serum does nothing! Does nothing!
You know what I would like?
What would you like?
An axe.
Yeah, that would be pretty good, eh? Yeah. You could head back to town and parlay.
Right.
Look for it.
Yeah.
At some point. In the meantime, however... Oh, Thelia, hello, hi, welcome to Doomed. I'm joined today, as I often am, by the Crosshair.
Hello.
We're going to take our third mythos phase, and then we're going to take a quick break, and then we'll come back, and Crosshair, we will power through finding out what is in Thingvellir, or the Long Glacier. But we'll take the mythos phase first if you're down for that, see what it is.
Yeah.
All right.
It's gonna be an enemy because fighting.
Because you're in big trouble. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
All right, Harvey. They'll never believe you. Oh, no! Test Will 3. For each point you fail by, remove an exposure from Brownie 2. The Huldu folk want some secrets to let me handle this. They'll never believe me. I love it. Yep, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I can handle it because.
Oh, sorry, I'll just
camera?
dump that there for you. That's actually an excellent. Well, it still comes off the camera, but I mean, +2 will as well from the effect.
Oh yeah, it does still remove them, but yeah, +2 is still.
You're in good stead here, better stead.
Yeah, that's 6 against 3. So.
Thanks, Leo.
Yeah, let's throw that in there as well. Might as well. I don't need that.
Great.
So 7 to 3.
They'll never
so
believe
that's
you. They'll never believe me. Whoa, good shout. All right.
So you can go. Bye bye.
It would appear that they will believe me. Haha.
Nothing happened.
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah. Well.
There it is.
Yep. All right. Oh,
A
jeez.
colossal and nameless blasphemy.
Well, as Leo has been trying to break the ice up here, you know, his incessant hammering has probably drawn the attention of a creature across the tundra.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, no big, maybe. I think we're going to take a quick break to refill on water and so on while we contemplate the end of Leo Anderson. JK, he's going to be fine.
Yep.
he's a strong dude.
Bye bye.
All right, we'll be right back, folks. Get some water, enjoy your break. We'll be right back. Bye-bye. Pretty rude thing for Sergey to say. Hello! Welcome back to Doomed. I am not-so-solo playthroughs of Arkham Horror, the card game with a focus on roleplay and storytelling. That's the catchphrase, the motto, whatever. Tagline. I am joined today, as I often am, by the Crosshair.
Hello.
Hello to you, the Crosshair. How are things? Oh, Rocky P! Rock Pants, how are you? Are you all right? Welcome. Crosshair, all good? How are things?
Yeah. Better now that Rocky is here.
Hey, that's what I like to hear. Pow pow. Yes indeed. What was I gonna say? Something about... Oh yes, where we were, right? Of course. So, Harvey Walters, who, I don't know, I think this hairstyle needs to, this facial hairstyle needs to make a comeback. It's pretty good. Harvey is at Thingvellir, back in the valley, investigating the various runes here. He's going to see if he can capture some evidence on his brownie. Camera? Okay. Well, yeah, Rocky, I can totally imagine. And Leo ventured up to the Long Glacier and has now found himself face to face with Fenrir's Rage Incarnate, this ghoul minion.
Yep. Yup.
If you... I'm not sure how you're feeling about just kind of jumping in, Crosshair. I could take a turn and see where we get to.
Well, I think my plan is pretty straightforward also, but on ahead.
No, I certainly leave it to you. But in that case, let's do it. I would love some resources, which would be very nice. But I can't really afford to draw any more cards right now. So, let's investigate. No, hang on. How do I want to do this? Can't just go ahead and draw cards. Why would I be able to just draw cards? Harvey's going to investigate here and see what he can find in this golden circle location. Hopefully he can... Oh my god, the brownie costs an action? Yuck. I didn't even notice. Ugh. Fine. We're going to try to get these clues. 6 to 2. And I'll commit this deduction to see if we can deductively reason our way out of this. 7 to 2. Seems good. 2 clues. Boom. Whoop. To get these clues, advance the act, see what's going on. Let's continue. I'm just going to investigate. Crosshair. 6 to 2. A couple more times. And eventually I'll get this fingerprint kit down. Sorry? Oh yeah.
More clues.
More clues. 6 to 2. Nope, that's a bad one. Harvey is... I mean, he's looking, but unfortunately it is a very large valley. These things take time. 6 to 2? That one's a good one. Okay, got the clue. Boom. Okay, I got 5 clues that I need. Passing the turn over. He wonders idly how Leo's getting on with his 2 doggos up north.
Well, Leo doesn't have his trusty old axe, but he still does have his doggos and his armor, so they're just gonna go to town with this ghoul minion. A good old-fashioned glacier brawl.
Yeah, why not?
I don't have any allies to play, so yep. Exhausting 2 sled dogs to fight at 2.
5-7 to 2, yeah. And then you took your damage from the Fenrir's Rage.
Yeah.
Or you will, rather.
I'll take 1 and
Armor!
Armor can take 1. But that's 1 more ghoul minion down.
Oh yes, of course, we'll update the death pool at some point, it's true.
Oh man. That one.
Leo's just absolutely smashing through these horrific enemies here.
There we go. An enemy is dead.
There you go.
And,
so now what?
I really should use this Fenrir still, but I kind of want to prepare a bit more. So, Yo is gonna call in some favors.
Okay, just right up here on the tundra, all alone.
Yeah, well, it's a long, empty glacier, so Mitch should be somewhere.
You would think so. Yeah, well, he probably knew to meet you in the most desolate part of Iceland, of Iceland's Golden Circle.
So yeah, once sled dog comes back to the hand, I'm gonna search the 9 cards of my deck. And
I wasn't sold on calling in favors for a long time. I think just because I never played a deck with enough allies that it really would make sense. I recently started trying a new investigator that came out in the new pack, which I will maybe be taking through said campaign solo when we get there. But calling in favors makes a big appearance there, and it's been very cool. Sorry to interrupt, Crosshare.
Yeah, one sled dog ran off, and another came running back.
Oh, perfect. Well, I mean, that was that was 1 for a doggo, right? That's good. And 1 fewer card in your deck and whatever. It's I'm getting closer to the axe.
I think I'm gonna take another preparatory action by realizing that Leo is, with all his allies, still a lone wolf.
He is. Doesn't need no Harvey.
When my turn begins, I get an extra resource.
Excellent. If there are no other investigators at your location, which I will be mindful of when Harvey runs to Leo for help.
Yeah. But that's that.
I agree, Cthulhu is pretty strong. So no more enemies on the board, which is excellent, which means we move to upkeep. I have 7. Oh, actually, this is good, because I can use Dream Enhancing Serum for once. Thank you! What do I want to keep? Do I want to keep money, or do I want to keep... I want to keep a second occult invocation. Hey. Then it's discard. Oh yes, but Dream Enhancing Serum, only the first copy counts. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, cool. And what's this one? Oh, it's not particularly useful right now. Thoughts, feelings? All good?
Well, I kind of drew the card that I didn't need, but all is good because with calling in favors, I got my doggo back in my hand, fully healed.
Bam, exactly.
And when my turn begins, I can play it back with 1 resource cost.
And then we'll have Fluffy, Duffy, Huffy, Puffy.
Fluffy, Duffy, and Puffy.
I don't remember, to be honest. That is the hope, Cthulhu, and I think it will. Okay.
Yeah. I guess we are at 4.
We go 4 out of 7. You're absolutely correct. I'm hoping to at least clear one of these and put some friggin', brownie tool down here. Let's see what happens to Harvey. Ooh, this is a hex. It's not hidden, but it is peril, which means, of course, the Eye of the World is watching Harvey. Now, this is over at the Carid Crater, the Eye of the Lake, but I think the desolate feeling Harvey kind of was inspired by earlier, he realizes now there's a place of great power that seems to be drawing him in. Revelation. Take a damage in a horror. Okay, place Eye of the World in any investigator's threat area. Your maximum hand size is reduced by 3 while checking your hand size. Forced, when a 3rd copy of Eye of the World enters play, remove all copies from the game and spawn the set-aside Gryla, if able. Oh my god, that sounds horrible. What the hell? This is horrible.
I think I can take it.
I'm going to be incredibly rude and foisted on you anyway, yeah. Sorry.
Yep.
So the Eye of the World's watching you. Bye.
The whole world's watching.
Brutal.
And what else do we have? Feast or famine? Pero
Oh, look at those meats.
if you have not already feasted with the Huldufolk, you may gain 4 resources. If you do, remember you have feasted with the Huldufolk, otherwise lose 3 resources. Wait.
So you may gain 4, and remember that you feasted. And then, if you can't take that first option, you have to take the second option.
4 resources sounds pretty
It's a lot of it's
good.
pretty good right now. I don't disagree.
Also,
Brutal, Cthulhu. Brutal.
I can lose 3 resources on the next run. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it here until we shuffle the discard pile, just to remember that I had a bit of a lunch.
Well, the dog came back and brought a couple people with them, the Huldu folk. You must be hungry. And they gave you some food. Oh, delicious.
Yum, 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 yum.
It's not the worst, is it? I have to say, Arkham has a way of, treacheries and encounter cards are bad, right? And sometimes they give you a choice, and it's always a choice of 2 bad things. Sometimes, like these cards, it says, here, have a good thing. Oh, but don't forget you also did this. And you're like, nah, what does it mean?
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
Yep, exactly.
And I have to remember that my hand size is -3, so it's 5.
Yeah. 5, which is after we draw cards and gain resources in the upkeep phase, annoyingly.
Yeah. and I also need to get rid of Fenrir's rage at some point. But
Yeah. Well, that'll at least those kind of go together, right?
yeah, I can basically cut 4 cards from my hand.
Exactly. If you're
to
getting
get
close
down
to
the 5. Yeah.
Well, that takes us back. So it looks like Leo's had a full lunch, whereas Harvey's, passed on the look of the eye of the world. I'm planning on just, again, sort of doing some more investigating, Crosshair. But,
I think I might. I'm running quite low on health here, so I do have a plan. But it's more the same preparing, wasting time, but maybe not.
Okay. Well, I don't mind kind of going first and seeing if I can clear this out and get us some stuff here.
Go for it.
Harvey and Jeremiah are continuing to explore this large valley. I think he's under the impression that Thingvellir is the sort of, it's not the hub of cultist activity, but because it's so large, it will point him in a specific direction if he continues to sort of look, right? He's got this, well, it's a fingerprint kit, but of course it's an assortment of tools that he's brought with him from the Miskatonic University. Let's go ahead and right away, I'm going to exhaust it, spend a supply. So he's going to use his tools and Jeremiah Kirby's, whatchamacallit, sort of expertise to see if they can find some additional clues. This is 7-2 for 2 clues. Good, great, 2 clues. Last action, can I get this last clue? This is the question. And I'll stack some clues here into a nice pleasing arrangement. There we go. Last action, Harvey's on the verge of a breakthrough. Can he find what he's looking for? Yes, this is -1, so it is the last clue. I can't believe I'm gonna crack the case here. That seems really bad. But I need the resources, so I will do it. Crack the case for 2 resources. I can't place an exposure on my location because it costs an action, but at least we've got 8 clues to advance the act for when we want. And Harvey is finally sitting here realizing that he's kind of found the hub of runes. And I'll pass the turn over to you.
Okay then. Well, while the eye of the world is watching and Fenrir's rage is raging, as my turn begins, for 1... I take 1 resource.
That's right,
from the
yeah.
notebook, and I spend that resource to play
Yay!
another doggo.
We love having so many doggos available.
Oh, but we're not done yet.
Exactly.
Because as the first action,
okay. God.
Which means that the injured doggo goes and has a rest.
Dog
while
pack
I...
hype. Rocky is correct. We love a good dog deck. And Crosshair's Leo Anderson is all about using the dogs to maximum brutal effect on enemies. Which I'm here for.
It would be thematic and all that to go quad dog.
I mean, I leave it to you. No problem with the dogs, Rocky. Hey.
We have to get Scruffles out there.
Scruffles!
But yeah, it's not a sled dog that comes running back, but it's good old Scruffles, as always chewing on some kind of tentacle or other.
Horrible. Leo and Scruffles are going to have a very exciting journey down in Mexico at some point in the future, but we don't have to worry about that yet.
Okay then.
Excuse me.
And he same thing continues, that I should try and get this test going.
Yeah, if you have anything to commit to it, you can do that. I think there's a few sort of -3s in the bag, and well, we know there's a -4 as well, but just one.
Commit a sled dog into it to make it 6 to 4. Are 2 sled dogs enough? I have a third one in the deck also.
Definitely they get really good when there's 3 of them, because you can do a 3 damage attack, right? Which is like kind of a nice break point, but again,
I also have my axe in there.
Oh, that's true, right? That's a good point.
Way more damage.
Excuse me.
Yeah, let's just go for it.
All right.
One of the sled dog goes for a little nap.
Little nap. Oh god.
Just runs back to the car like,
Oh, that's nice.
I'm done.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a 6-on-4 test.
Go lie down.
Go have a nap.
Yeah, exactly.
-1.
Good.
That passes. So,
I will.
It's expansive, and the vast field of snow are so thick that they consume every decibel of sound.
So I believe it is put Icy Cavern into play and move to it, and then I will put some clues on it.
Ah,
Whoa. Ah.
the gate below is dark and cool, reverberating with drips from the stalactites. You can see an abandoned shrine with a few ancient trinkets.
Oh, that's nice. A few ancient trinkets. That's nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cannot discover clues except by investigating. Saga,
Well.
take 5 damage. Okay.
Ooh. I mean, you know. Anyway, take 5 damage. Remember, you have forced open the frozen chest. Add a tablet to the chaos bag.
I mean, I can take it.
It's true. I will say these saga actions, I know they're adding bad tablets to they're adding bad tokens to the bag, but like certainly the more saga we have, the better it will be eventually, right? I don't know how, because we're not really marking them anywhere. Yes, we are, by the tokens we added to the bag. I'm gonna do that now before I forget.
Well, we didn't add anything yet.
No, for sure.
But also it adds to the our journal, and the journal usually gives good stuff.
Right. Why only 2? Huh.
5 damage.
Is that right? We've done that already? What the heck? Yeah, it says we only start with skulls. I should double check that before next time. I'm gonna double check my math on that. Yeah, sorry, it's all you.
We added some tokens from the first one.
Yeah, I just marked what I think we added, but I'll have to go back and just roll the tape and make sure that that's not mistaken.
We cleared 2 sagas in the last one.
Right. So why do I have 3?
Warding.
That's fine.
Warding runes and evil blooms, which should be in the chaos bag.
They are. I'm trying to remember which one's which. I'll roll the tape another time. That's okay.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts then?
One action.
Come on, Cthulhu. I was relying on you. It's all good. I'm just kidding.
If I take the action, take 5 damage, I could put 3 damage on the guard dog and 1 damage on each sled dog.
Yes.
Which would basically mean a free saga action. Is it worth it? Well, I don't have any enemies, and if I did, I'd take damage from attacking them.
You get it, Cthulhu, it's all good. Well, you know, I mean, there's also, next turn we can advance the act and see if there's something else we need to do. But we do know, I mean, all we know is that the sagas add bad stuff tokens, and that's probably good for us later.
Yeah, and I can take the 5 damage next turn anyway. I'm not moving anywhere. So I could either play one card that I need to play during this game anyway, or draw more cards, but I don't really need to draw more cards.
If you have a card to play, yeah. It's a good point, Cthulhu, as well.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do it now.
Yeah.
Like, Leo is gonna consider, like, where did he put that axe? And I think I refined it for a bit.
Immediately mark a checkbox on a customizable card.
Yeah, which means that the runic axe upgrade sheet should have ancient power completed.
Pretty exciting.
How do I add?
I think you can just. I think you can just click on the box and.
Oh.
Hey.
So that means that the runic axe, when it decides to show up,
at some point, you know, it'll be there at some point, I'm sure.
You may imbue the same inscription up to 3 times.
Pretty exciting. This means that Leo can channel the power of the runes more aggressively, perhaps, through the axe, which is good.
Yeah. Also, it takes me to 2 resources, so if I happen to draw the feast or famine, I only lose 2.
Aha. Now, of course, Cthulhu's right. You probably draw it next round because it's refined now, right? This takes us then to upkeep, where we ready our cards and, you know, you have a max hand size of 5. I have something else. Ooh, discard that. Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
Discard an ally asset you control from play, or discard each ally asset from your hand.
Ooh. Ha. That is honestly less good. That's unfortunate. None in hand, eh? Oh no, because the other dog is gone. That's right. Shoot.
Yeah, no in hand, so I have to discard one of these.
Yeah.
I have 1 guard dog and 1 sled dog in the deck currently.
Well, the sled dogs are only really good if there's a bunch of them, because they, you know, are pulling a sled. One dog pulling a sled, I mean, come on.
I guess I'll just... but I need that kind of for the... It's great for the saga tests.
It is true.
Takes 2 or guard dog takes 3 and then gets tossed away. I can draw maybe Hunter's armor and then... Yeah, just gonna do
sled
it.
Dog. Boo-hoo-hoo. Sorry, Leo. Hey, look, maybe you'll get through your deck and be able to draw them back. I don't know.
Yeah, possible.
Actually, hang on. Only the first copy of each card counts towards your maximum hand size after you draw a copy of a card already in your hand. Okay, well, these are not copies. No, they're not copies. Okay. I know, Rocky, I'm sorry. It's disappointing, but that's, you know, sometimes you gotta, you know, Leo's success has been bought in blood, and unfortunately that blood isn't all human. Ugh, sorry. Brutal.
Yeah. And the doggos aren't dead, They're just sleeping in the car.
Exactly. They're just resting nicely in the car. We go to 5 out of 7 Doom. I have a feeling night is going to fall and things are going to get very scary. And so I want to at least get one thing down here, and then I don't know what I'm going to do after that. We'll see. Let's see what happens to Harvey. Peril. Vicky Vacky. Classic. May I have this dance? Oh, God. Some ghostly figures arrive just as Harvey is about to snap a photo. Or rather, he's snapping a photo, and in the photo he can see ghostly images of people. If you have not already danced with the Huldu folk, you may draw 2 cards and move up to 1 location. If you do, remember you have danced with the Huldu folk. Otherwise, choose and discard 2 cards and move 1 location. Oh my god. Cthulhu, I'm just thinking, yes, this is title, and then these are subtitles, so in fact it does work. Would I have drawn? Oh, I forgot to draw a card, so I won't. Okay. If you have... Oh my god. Well, I don't want to discard 2 cards, so I'm going to do it. I'm going to dance with the Huldu folk. Wish me luck. You may draw 2 cards and move up to 1 location, but I'm not going to move. But I will draw 2 cards. Okay.
That's a big hand.
That's a big hand, but I'm hoping to do something with it. 5, 6, 7, 8.
Happens in the ice.
Oh, sorry, it's all you. Oh my god, the Huldu folk.
Odin's torment. Leo is just gathering all the torments of the gods.
Oh god. Brutal. Why are all the omens attacking you? Horrible.
When you investigate or move, take 1 direct damage, or take 1 direct horror, discard Odin's torment. This is actually fine.
Yeah, this is fine. I quite like the design of these, I have to say. There's something very cool about going, no, the gods want you to be good at this. They just want to punish you if you do that, which is kind of cool.
Yeah. Yeah, 3 to 4.
Alright. Nope. I don't think so. Oh, I don't think so, anyway. What is cultist number of cards in your hand?
Just gonna take the 1 horror.
Sure. Direct horror, boom. Gone.
Thank you.
Back to it. So, it's that time. I can start again if you... Oh, actually, yes. If I start Crosshair, I can spend the 8 clues and advance the act, and then we'll see if there's something else we need to do. Does that seem appropriate?
Yeah.
Because there wasn't, like, an objective, right? We just... Presumably we have to, use the camera.
Yeah. And I think we can use it anyway in this 2nd act anyway.
I think so. I'm hoping it doesn't just get rid of the... I'm going to do it. So I'm going to advance the act here as we start the round, or start the investigation phase. Act 1B, Relics of the Past. It seems there's more to these sites than the simple runic engravings. Really? They also serve to protect relics from Egil's time. It's hard to say whether they hold religious, symbolic, or even mystical power. Regardless, the cultists have gone through great lengths to hide them. While these artifacts have no obvious use at the moment, it may be helpful to secure as many of them as possible for future study. It's the saga tests. Act 2A, Deciphering the Ruins. You need as much information as you can muster, but as the sun sets, you feel the forces of Egil begin to surround you. Reaction at the end of the round: if all the investigators are at the same golden circle location, they can move to move to another connecting golden circle locations. Great. At the end of the round, if investigators spend the requisite number of clues as a group, or if you have successfully completed 4 saga actions, you may advance. Hint: you may want to explore all the hidden places in the golden circle before you advance. Now,
yeah, that would be nice, but
I was gonna say these golden falls are just going to be the downfall of our 2 old men. We're never gonna do this. Like, it's just not happening. I think we could try, but it's probably not going to happen.
Yeah.
So,
especially because Loki's thing went away already, so...
Yes, that's true. So we need 10 clues or the 4 saga actions, but I think it's going to be 10 clues. And we'll want to complete the saga actions if we can.
Yeah. Yeah, saga actions always help. Anyway, so.
I do not disagree. Okay, well, if after having his dance with the Huldu folk, Harvey is. Oh, I mean, look, he's obviously decided that his dreams are holding a lot more meaning than perhaps he was expecting. But the very first thing he's going to do is make sure that he's snapped the photo here that he needs. If you're at a runic location with no clues, remove an exposure, place it on your location. Whoops. Place it on your location. Done.
Excellent.
Done. Second action. I'm going to enlighten myself, which is increase my maximum hand size, and I have one additional hand slot, which can be used to hold a tome. Now that Harvey has deciphered runes here at Thingvellir, he's feeling a lot more confident to reveal the secrets of this part of the world. The Forbidden Tome, Secrets Revealed. So again, Crosshair, I think you might enjoy the way that this is designed. I think it's interesting. It says, quadruple action, exhaust Forbidden Tome. You may move to a connecting location, discover a clue at your location. Then it says, reduce this ability's cost by 1 action for every 4 cards in your hand. So if you have 12 cards in your hand, it is a 1 action ability. But otherwise, it's very hard.
2 action ability.
Reduce it by 1 for every 4 cards in your hand to a minimum of 1 action. So I would need 4, 8, 12 cards in hand. Yeah.
Oh yeah, to get
think
it
so, right?
1.
Yeah.
Or
And
you can use, if you have 8 cards in hand, you can use 2
double action.
actions.
Yeah, move and clue is 2 actions, so that seems good as it is, and I have... But this is... Oh, actually, it's not quite my full turn. Am I going to do this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... Yeah, it's fine. Never mind. I'll leave it. Harvey has his Forbidden Tome. The secrets have been revealed, and he's going to use those secrets to try to find out what he needs. So I'll try to get this saga done, Crosshair, and then I'll try to get us some more clues, maybe at the Ketid Crater or some such. But I'll pass the turn to you.
I don't have anything to play, but I'll get 1 resource from the Lone Wolf.
We need some healing for you. That's what we need.
I'm fine. 4 still on me. I'm going to take it. The saga action.
Wow, damn. All right. Good. Yep. I love it. Obviously, Leo is plundering the frozen chest to see what sort of incredible arcane artifacts are inside, naturally.
Yeah, and as he does so, Scruffy just goes, yip, 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 and runs away with the other dog that just ran off. The other sled dog gets a bit scared, and... Yeah. I'm gonna... The 5th one on the hunter's armor.
Damn. Yeah. It is what it is.
It takes everything to break apart this little box in the snow.
Yeah, it's very... Well, it's frozen closed, probably, but it's also got some sort of powerful enchantment on it, for sure, yeah.
But yeah, we forced open the frozen chest.
Hooray!
And we mark...
Oh, yes, of course, thank you.
Faces of Egil, maybe?
Yeah, we're probably going to replace it with something else, because remember is like an instruction to... Here, I'll write it here. Leo forced the frozen chest open. Forced open the frozen chest.
Okay, then.
And we're adding a tablet, which I will do. It's less good, but of course... 3 in the bag. Why are there 3 in the bag? Oh, did you put one in? Sorry.
No.
Oh.
I think we added one in the first one.
Yeah, but why are there... Okay. Yeah, there should only be 2.
We possibly started with 1. And added one in the first.
The setup for the game says that we should start with none, in theory. I think we did add one last game, though. You're right. I'll double check after this. After this.
And
game
I think it should be 2.
Okay. Cool. I think we're at 2 then.
Okay. I need to draw cards.
So you can get rid of that freaking rage. You bet.
But I can't spend the ones I have in... Well, actually I can. So I guess I'll just... Well, the rage isn't really hurting right now.
It sure is gonna hurt if there's a big enemy that drops on you. But you never know.
Yeah.
You never know.
I'm gonna draw a card.
Yeah, sure. It's a good thing to do.
Yeah, okay. Fine. I'm going to, as a fast action, choose and discard 1 card for each token, which is 4.
Brutal. But Fenrir's rage must be satisfied. Yeah, I see it.
Weapon.
I mean, that's fine. That's okay. That's fine too. Actually, you had money, so that's okay. Excuse me.
And stand together.
My money. Hey, that was all money.
A lot of money.
All the money.
So basically, I threw away 8 resources, 10 resources, and enchant weapons. So...
Absolutely wild.
Okay then. Now what?
That's a good question. Well, I feel like you probably won't end up investigating the icy cavern.
No. I could, of course, draw.
Yep, that's one possibility.
Or move closer to the Borgarnes and get
And hunt
stuff.
hunt for the acts. Yeah, that's a possibility as well.
Hunt for the backpack or the axe.
Yeah, you're right. Actually, yeah, it would be an item. Yeah, you're absolutely correct.
But also, I only have 16 cards, so I'm gonna hit the axe. One of the 2 axes or one of the 2 backpacks soon enough. So.
So at that point, there are clues to get, maybe at the Gulfoss as well. But like, I don't know if that's necessarily something you want to take your time.
Maybe the Kaiser.
Yeah, sure. After you discover one or more clues, choose and discard a card from your hand. Thanks, Geysir. Thanks. That's nice.
But if my hand is empty, then it doesn't matter.
Is correct. I can't stop you there. It's true.
I'm gonna draw.
Cool.
Let's go for it. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Okay.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
I mean, so what's happening? Talk me through it. Leo's down here in this icy cavern. He's just forced open a chest with everything he's got, and suddenly from behind him,
another one of these stubborn detectives from the Americas.
freeze, you scumbag! You're under arrest for looting ancient runes.
I
chest.
thought I killed you in Reykjavik.
Oh my god!
And Leo realizes that it's the ghost of the stubborn detective.
Oh damn! It's the ghost of the stubborn detective. He's so stubborn, you can't even get rid of him in death.
Yeah. And it comes right before.
Oh, sorry. Yep. It's enemy phase. You're absolutely correct. So the ghost is already, damaging and being awful.
Firing away. Okay. Fine.
I'll get you next time, Gadget. I think so. Yep. But
Upkeep.
it is upkeep time. Oh, that was nice. Okay, one of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good.
Whoa.
That's gonna be very nice, I think.
That would have been better, like, in turns ago, but Oh, well.
Yeah, I think so. We go to 6 out of 7 Doom as the daylight continues to burn down, and we draw our encounter cards. Harvey is finally prepared to move on from Thingvellir and see what else he can find. But of course, it is a desolate place. Oh man, test wheel 4. If you fail, you must choose and discard 2 cards from your hand. Ow. That's the thing I don't want to do. I think I'm going to commit to this test. Whoop. So I'm going to go to 6 to 4. There is desolation here in Iceland, naturally, but it is something that Harvey wants to try to... He wants to avoid his own nihilism here. 6 to 4. Nasty. All right. Choose and discard 2 cards from your hand.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, you decide what fate takes from you. I'll see what fate has in store for me.
I have another Raven's Quill somewhere. Lab assistant's nice.
You know, I do remember that I feasted with the Huldufolk before.
Uh-oh. Yeah, boy. I'm going to drop in Clearing Mind.
Lose 3 resources.
Yep. Well, now there it is. There it is.
Fine, I have enough for...
It's fine. They've come to collect for their meal, naturally.
Yeah. God damn it.
That's okay. I'm sure it's gonna be okay. Do I want to try this saga action? I feel like that's not a bad idea. So, what say you?
Well, I have one stubborn detective to deal with.
Mm-hmm. Is it? Do you wanna go first then, so that you can try to deal with him?
Yeah, I think I should, because it's gonna be a
Go
4-on-3 fight twice.
Mm-hmm. You're right, Cthulhu. Yeah, we will. Don't. Yeah. Oh no, we didn't copy them, but we'll put them in the discard pile when it's time to reshuffle for sure.
And I have no attacks. Okay.
Just a doggo. Doggo is +1.
So there's a brawl in the icy cavern
Sure.
with this ghost of a stubborn detective.
Of course.
4-on-3.
Yep. Hey, there you go.
That's 1.
That's what you got to do.
Now, second action is that the fight continues. And a 4-on-3. Yeah.
There's the doggo as well, which might assist. Potentially.
Not really.
+1,
Because-
+1 combat though.
Oh, right. I didn't realize that.
Well,
But
fight,
that one
fight,
failed.
fight.
So I guess I'll just... Let's exhaust this lead dog, and it's a 5-on-3.
Woo! Rough, rough. Yeah.
It's not a big location.
No night location. It's not nighttime yet. So take that, stubborn detective.
It's my turn.
Yeah, but I mean, sometimes you do have to just fight the ghost of a stubborn detective, you know? Whoops, that guy should be ready.
Yeah, I should have used the dog on the other one, but fine.
Yeah, it's okay, I think. Let's assume... Yeah, I want to get this saga test done so that I can at least try to grab us some more clues. Oh, Harvey's taking the shortcut back to Parliament Lane. Is that a good use of shortcut? It's fine. It's fine. I have to do it.
Yep.
We're going to investigate here. Here we go. Saga, investigate. Instead of discovering clues, remember that you have found the chest in the lake. I have... Let's talk here. There's some -3s in the bag. There's some -4s. I have 6 intellect. Would love to go up to, like, 11. I don't think that's going to happen, but we'll see. 6, 8, 10. I say fuck it. I say fuck it. I'm going to try it here. Harvey has been drawn back to the desolate lake because he knows there is something hidden there, a relic that perhaps will help him. 10, what did I say, 10? 10 to...
11.
11, what did I say? X is the amount of damage on you, which is a success.
Yeah.
So,
either way.
found, so, and then I'm just going to record it here, even though I don't think we need to. Harvey found the chest in the lake. The Laxa. We're going to add, oh god, a cultist token to the bag. So that's that. Excellent. And then I will move. And then I will not use the Forbidden Tome. But I will move on to the Eye of the Lake. Kerid. Obviously the thing that he is, again, there's perhaps something hidden here, something that he needs to decipher. I'm going to see if I can get us another victory point, at least.
But we have 2 sagas already.
Yeah, I think that's probably as good as we're going to do, but we'll see, right, how it kind of goes. Then we need 10 clues.
We need 4 sagas or 10 clues. So.
Yeah, which I think. We're going to try to clear these clues. Maybe the ones from the Long Glacier for more victory points. And then I'll just grab 2 from somewhere else. I don't know. Oh, maybe the Icy Cat seems unlikely. Possible.
I can go to Gulfos.
Gulfos. Yeah. Okay, good. Yeah, that would be good.
Try and get the clues there.
Good.
Or Geyser.
It takes us to enemy and again into upkeep where we draw cards and gain resources. I'm not going to be using that today. I'm also not going to be using that. Actually, so then I will keep that for the wild icon.
Helps.
Good. However, even if it does, the sun has set below the horizon. Darkness falls. Your eyes slowly adjust to the waning light, but now you can barely make out the tiny trees on the horizon. The landscape shrinks to a hazy mass. You flip on the car's headlights, but the contrast between the blinding beams and the darkness around you further obscures your surroundings. You begin to realize you aren't well equipped for night photography. For the rest of the night, you will have to rely on procuring physical evidence from the cultist sites. You also realize that others may join in on your investigation who are much more comfortable in the dark. Remove Brownie 2 from the game. Well, okay, gone. I mean, oh, hey, I got a hand slot back. That's, I didn't know that was gonna happen. And we got 1. Yeah. Flip each location to its night side. Now, apparently not, Cthulhu. Yeah, so we'll do that first, right? We'll flip each location to its night side. Ooh, I kind of like it. Do they refill? Yes, they must, right? Yes. Yeah. So, oh man, I should have known. I worked so hard to clear out that thing for victory points. Oh, sake.
Well, luckily we did because these sagas became harder.
Aha! Well, that's good then. I'll keep reading this here. Search the encounter deck and discard pile for all copies of They'll Never Believe You and remove them from the game. Thanks for taking care of that. Whoops. There was 1 in this discard pile. I think there's 1 in the encounter. There's probably 1 in the encounter deck.
Oh, I should put this. These need to go into the discard pile.
Yes, thank you. Just in case they get reshuffled. And thank you, Cthulhu. I would assume that they, like, get clues on them based on the amount of... instead of filling up to their max, they get extra clues. It's very possible, isn't it? We'll see about that. Shuffle each set-aside copy of One Good Turn, each set-aside copy of Night Troll, and the encounter discard pile into the encounter deck. I'm not even gonna look at them, Crosshair. They look... Oh my god... I'm not going to look at them, but they look terrifying. Ah, jeez. Okay. Okay.
And this card pile goes into the info.
Exactly. So, indeed, all the things. Good. Agenda 2A. Burning the candle at both ends. As night falls on the countryside, you are determined to learn more about the runic sites and discover the relics of Egil, but you won't be able to rely on your camera for night photography. All locations enter play night side face up if each... same action. If all undefeated investigators are at the same golden circle location, resign. It's too dark. Let's regroup in town. So the question is... Well, I guess we should probably aim to resign before the 6th doom, if we don't have our clues by then.
10 clues or resign by 6.
Yeah. Yeah, correct.
That's about it.
I think that's about it, yeah. So that is our new agenda. The night has fallen. You're absolutely right. Hey, yeah, the actions... Okay, I see now. The actions to get the other places in play became harder, as well as the sagas themselves. Take a total of 7 damage and or horror. Yuck.
Yeah, but luckily I did that already.
Yeah. Oh man, but all our victory points... You know what, we're probably going to get victory points for the saga actions that we did as well. So there's at least that.
So basically we lost 1 from Tingvellir.
Yeah.
Or Pingvellir, currently, because... It's a nice touch that the English name and the Icelandic name switch places, depending if it's night or day.
Aha! That is quite nice, isn't it? Yeah, I do like that.
And also the flavor text changes.
I didn't even see that. Did it just blink? Oh my god, so creepy. Oh, yeah.
We do have a mythos, but after that, quick toilet break?
Yeah, sounds good to me. And then we'll wrap this up. We'll wrap this up lickety-split. Hopefully. But yes, we'll do our mythos here. Harvey arrives at the Carid crater just in time for the sun to dip below the edge of the crater, plunging him into darkness. The camera is now useless. And, classic, it's Eye of the World. Take a damage and a horror. Boop, boop. I'll put them on me. Place the Eye of the World in any investigator's threat area, but I'll take it this time.
Actually, give it to me.
You sure?
Yeah, I can handle 2 cards. I'm gonna spend both of them next turn anyway.
Here you go. It's all you. The Eye of the World is on you again.
So my hand limit is 2.
2. Yeah, don't... Oh, God. Don't draw any more of those. Well, actually, a third one, we'll get rid of them, and we'll spawn Graila, which feels scary as well.
It might have victory points.
It's very true.
How about we draw that 3rd eye?
Go!
I have not danced with the Hoodoo folk. Draw 2 cards and move 1 location. That sounds actually really good.
Yeah, I think getting out of there especially is like, that seems like a good shout.
I can't do anything. The shrine is now shrouded in the total darkness of the
Very
cave.
true. Plus drawing 2, you know, you might find something exciting.
Let's just do a little dance with the Hoodoo folk.
As you do.
So, draw 2 cards and move 1 location. Oh, come on.
We're sure they're in there, eh? I didn't actually check your deck. I'm assuming you have axes in there somewhere.
Yeah, and they are there somewhere.
Okay. Okie dokie.
Okay, and that's a 4 shroud location. Is a 3.
Okay, thank you, Cthulhu. That's good to know. If flipping to night side is like revealing, I think so, right?
Yep, it basically is revealing a location.
So then, in that case, there would be additional clues on some of these locations because there were already.
But they can't go above the maximum.
Oh no, they can. That's just how many. I think that's what Cthulhu's saying, and I tend to agree that that's how many clues it enters with, but it's not like a maximum. is kind of the annoying part. But also good in the sense, I mean, terrible in the sense that, you know, no victory, but like great in the sense that we now have more clues at some locations. If that makes sense, right? Like,
that means, yeah.
Woo! Here we go. And then there were some there as well.
Do there, yeah.
And those were cleared. But they're back. Unbelievable. Also infuriating, but that's okay. I mean, it just means we're going to focus on one location and get all the clues off of it and get some victory points. That's what we're going to do.
Yeah, because we don't have the camera to remove we don't need to remove the clues anymore.
It's true, we just need 10 clues. Ideally, if we get all of them off one location with victory, we'll have some victory points, which would be nice. But
or we try to get more sagas.
Yes, that's the other possibility. The other saga is here.
Yeah, that's actually doable to a degree.
Sorry, Crosshair, keep talking for 2 seconds. Hi, Ella.
Well, fine. If you want me to keep talking, I can always talk, but I need to, like, say something like,
haha!
It's a nice Sunday.
I'm back. I'm back.
And I guess Scott went somewhere.
Oh, I did, but I'm back now, Crosshair. Don't worry about it. Oh,
he might be coming back at some point.
I should have told Crosshair that there was a code phrase to make him stop.
I don't really know if he's gonna come back, but...
Hi! Welcome back to Doomed, with special guest star, the Crosshair. Oh? Hello.
Hello.
Oh, hello! Hi! Thank you, Crosshair. I was observing a cat doing something it perhaps shouldn't. So, we are golden. Did we take our mythos phase? We did.
Yeah.
So we're back.
Let's refill. Oh no.
Oh yeah, no, of course.
Refill.
Sorry, as you said, yes, of course. I totally forgot that's what we were doing. My
Refill
apologies.
Toilet.
Oh, hi! Yes, I'll just say a quick hello to Saren Zero, who's arriving. Saren, welcome to Doomed. We're just about to take a quick break, because it's going on however many hours. And we'll be right back. But I am joined today by the Crosshair. Thank you, Crosshair. Yep.
Yep. This is a mess.
It is a mess, but it's going to be a brilliant mess. We'll be right back here on Doomed after a quick washroom water break. See you soon. Hello, and welcome back to Doomed. Not so solo playthroughs through Arkham Horror the card game, with a focus on roleplay and storytelling, and of course a focus on our special guest star, the Crosshair. Who is not back just yet, but that's okay. He will be back shortly, I'm sure. It's hard timing this with somebody who's not in the room with you, because of course you have to just kind of rely on some guesswork. I'm going to go ahead and make some pleasing towers of clues. Okay, that's pretty nice. In the meantime, I hope people are doing well. I'm having a good time tonight. It is indeed, as Cthulhu says, it's a little wild about adding clues. Nothing in the booklet specifically, nothing in the campaign guide specifically about this sort of thing, Cthulhu, but, you know, we're doing our best. A couple saga actions, we've learned some more. I will triple check and see what we were supposed to have done last time. I think we're only supposed to have two tablets and two two things in the bag. So I'm actually gonna go ahead and remove one because I feel good about that. Boop. Okay, in the meantime, let's have a quick look at our board here and review our story so far. Harvey and Leo were sticking around together before Harvey mushed off with his dogs up north to the Long Glacier. He managed to bust his way into an icy cavern in which he found a frozen chest and forced it open. And now that night has fallen, he has returned to the Long Glacier. Hello, Crosshair. Welcome back.
Hello.
Hello. Sorry, I returned before you did, and it's always a bit tricky to figure out timing on that. But there you go.
Yeah, just vamp.
Oh, I always do. While Leo was doing this, Harvey was investigating Thing Video, finding out what the runes pointed towards, specifically a hidden chest in the Parliament Lake, another relic of the past. Now he's moved on, but I think they're about to reunite for some hardcore investigating. Hardcore. Yeah, exactly. We've done our mythos phase, so it's back to us. My question is, Crosshair, I'm not sure. You've got cards to play and so on. Where should we meet? We need to be in the same Golden Circle location to resign. Where should we try to clear clues from and get victory points?
How many clues do we have? 0.
None.
Zilch. Nada.
Correct.
Absolutely fuck all.
Yeah. There are 6 on Thing Video, which is 3 shroud, which is the lowest shroud for a victory point location. There's 2 on Borgerness. There's 8 here on the Long Glacier, which is okay. Like, that's 8 of the 10. It's a lot of clues. We need a lot of clues.
Yeah, I can basically come to you and try to get some clues on the way. We still have 6 turns to go.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out if we can maximize, like, getting victory points, but I think that would mean trying to clear the glacier, which is going to be tough, and maybe it's better to just do something else.
Actually, if you can clear Geria,
yeah,
then you might be able to attempt to get the lava tunnels into play.
Yep. Maybe not right now, but I'm hoping to be able to do so. Yeah, sounds good.
Maybe possibly.
Yeah, maybe possibly.
Then I can try to get at least 2 clues from Burgerness and like head towards you and get stuff from Thingvellir along the way.
Yeah, that seems good, because then between us we'll definitely collect 10. That seems good. And I'm going to try to clear off Kerid for at least 1 victory point, and we'll see where we go. Whoops, I am out of music again. Here we go. Okay. Well, in that case, Harvey, despite the darkness, is going to try to investigate the crater and see what he can find. I'm not really in a position to do the test here right now, but I'm hoping I will in the future. But I will investigate anyway. This fingerprint kit is, of course, an assortment of tools. It takes me to 7 to 4. 2 clues. And then,
subscriber.
Oh, Audio Gunner has subscribed.
Thank you.
Audio Gunner, thank you so much for the subscription. Welcome to Doomed. I am joined tonight by the Crosshair.
Subscriber. Thank you.
Thank you. You get 2 for the price of 1, Audio Gunner. Thank you.
Also, hello.
Also, hello, exactly. We've got just a quick recap for you, Audio Gunner, if you're at all curious of the story so far. Harvey the professor has gone off in search of ancient runes, and he managed to snap 1 important photo, and he found a hidden chest in a lake. Leo went north to an icy cavern that he broke open, a frozen chest, and along the way has killed a couple more ghouls. Oh, and 2 nosy investigators, my apologies.
Yeah. So, the kill count is up to 10.
There you go. I'm going to just try to get 2 more clues here with 2 more actions. Don't have anything else to do, so here we go. Yep. Action, investigate, 6 to 4 is a fail. How about 1 more? 6 to 4? That's a fail. I can't believe it.
Okay.
This is going to take a long time. Okay, cool. That's my turn. It's all you.
Well, since my turn started, I'm gonna play an ally asset for 1.
And you get 1 from the Lone Wolf as well.
Yeah. So, welcome back.
Scruffles! Yay!
That's a welcome sight.
Very much
And
so.
Scruffles is also dragging behind him, her, it.
Sure, whatever.
I really don't know with all the tentacle bits and stuff.
Ugh.
A backpack.
Ah, sure.
So I'm gonna just search the 6 cards for item or supply cards, which is half my deck currently.
Correct. No more emergency caches, unfortunately, as we discovered, but you know, something in there, I'm sure.
That's an item. There's 2 items in there.
Okay.
Not okay.
Are we sure there are axes in there? Like I mean, sorry, no. I know for a fact I saw the number of cards you had in your deck. There are the correct number of cards. It's wild that it wouldn't be here, excuse me. It does happen. Oh. All right.
Okay, then. 2 actions. I'm not sure I'm gonna need the axe.
At this point, I suppose, eh? That's a good point.
Actually, that might be a call, but... Oh yeah, I get 1 from the lone wolf.
Yes. Yeah, you paid 1 for the guard dog as well. Yeah? I think that was all. I can't remember if that was all the same thing or not, but
I
all good.
forgot to add the lone wolf
great.
resource, so yeah.
Good.
I
He's got his
guess
backpack,
the
yeah.
backpack contain... Yeah,
Some
let's do it.
thing.
It contains some heavy furs.
Okay. It does take up a body slot. I just want to be super rude about it. If that's something that is a problem.
Oh,
Not to be.
just change things because
It does.
then I'm going to
Yay! Okay, great. That's so funny.
play the other backpack.
Of course you have bags and bags. Yeah, how else would you store all your important equipment?
Yeah, that's how it's done. Like Leo digs out a heavy fur from the backpack and then takes out his main backpack from that backpack.
Right, of course. Well, you got to insulate them against the cold, right?
Yeah. So let's search 6 cards again. There's 1 item. There's another item.
Exactly, Cthulhu. Moisture protection layers. An extra bladder.
There's a 3rd item.
That's
in
good.
there.
3 items.
That's basically all the items that I have.
But they're all in the bag, protected by another bag. It makes perfect sense.
Yeah, and luckily backpack doesn't count towards my hand size.
Correct. Yeah, as if
But
they were in your hand.
the-
You're absolutely correct. Yeah.
Yeah. And last action, let's see. I need...
Excuse me.
I guess I should move to the Borgarnes location.
Sure.
Yeah. Or I can prepare for it and take a resource.
That's the other
in
part, yeah.
case. Yeah.
Okay. Great.
I'm gonna take a resource. Yeah.
Good. Yeah, because there's upkeep, there's lone wolf. You'll hopefully have enough to, play something exciting.
Yep.
Good. Well, that takes us, again, no enemies on the board, so Harvey continues to look for proof of cultist activity at the crater while Leo searches in his bags of bags, and we draw cards and gain resources. That wouldn't count, but I want the quill, so I'm going to do that.
That might actually come in handy. Oh, but I do have to discard one because my hand size is 2.
Classic Eye of the World.
Yeah. Dynamite has to go.
Huh. Cthulhu, I totally misread this. You're absolutely right. I drew 2 cards, so I may reveal both copies. Crosshair, I'm holding 2 copies of Lab Assistant.
Yep.
I'm revealing them so that I can draw another card. But then I have to discard one of those 2 cards, so I will choose to discard a Lab Assistant. Thanks, Cthulhu.
Cool.
I was like, oh, I discarded it. I can't use it. There we go. Hooray. Okay, cool. Back. All right. So we go to 1 out of 6 doom. Ooh. As the night lengthens, what awaits them in the dark? Oh no! I got Fenrir's Rage. Well, this is actually going to be really bad. Oh.
Me handle this?
You've had the rage before. You would know how to handle it. I appreciate you being able to, like, from across the map, be like, no, no, old man, let me handle this.
No, Fenrir. No. Let's not go towards that old man. It's this old man.
Oh, this old man. I love it. Unbelievable.
Okay, so there's 4 attack, but I get +2, so it's 6 on 4.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Close, but no cigar. Only 1, though.
Still better, much better, right?
Yeah, that's cool. And then what else lies in the long place here?
Oh, grasping hands.
Grasping hands. Oh.
This is a classic.
Ooh.
Yeah. This is a
hands
corset
rise up from below and grasp and claw at your ankles.
Ugh.
Which is basically a lot of dead people in the long circle.
Yeah.
Interesting that the Long Glacier has the English name on the night side.
Yeah, I wonder if that was a mistake or I don't know.
Yeah.
Same.
Oh well.
Okay. Yep. Here we go.
So.
Yeah.
3 to 1. Oh, if I draw an elder sign.
+2. It's true. Well.
Here we go. Well, that's also good.
That's a thing to draw, yeah. Yeah, sure. Okay.
So, -3, remove the...
Thank you. Yep.
Here's token. I failed by 2?
3, I think, yeah.
I do have 1 agility.
You drew -3 in the bag.
Oh yeah.
Right, like yeah.
So I take 3 damage.
Ouch. It is bad news bears.
Well. Hello. 2 on there, and I guess I take 1.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
It's getting a little spooky, but I think we're okay. Thanks for taking the Fenris Rage for me. Thank you.
Yeah. Oh dear.
Well, what's Leo up to now? Given his lone wolfism and his ability to... Well, his backpack had a bunch of stuff in it, so what's the thought?
Yeah.
Unless you need a moment, of course. I'll be mostly getting or trying to get clues again. I'm not doing anything particularly exciting.
I'm gonna need that at some point. Actually, I'm gonna need it real soon.
It is Cthulhu. I didn't think there were going to be any grasping hands here. Brutal. Excuse me.
That's a fast action anyway.
Mm-hmm.
I would need to.
I'll just take my turn in the meantime.
Yep.
Okay, cool. I just in the meantime, I think Harvey is going to again continue to see if he can at least figure out what is in the kitted crater. I'm slowly assembling some more things, which is good, and I'll use this fingerprint kit. Does it discard? Nope. Okay, 7 to 4 this time. Whew. Good stuff. 2 more clues. You love to see it. And then come on. Okay, Harvey. 6, and I'll be able to put this raven quill down eventually. 6 to 4. I think at this point the old man he's not stumbling around, but he's definitely like looking as closely as he can. Cthulhu makes a good point. I think climate change has already started in this part of the north, and yeah, Cthulhu for sure. Just not very advanced, 6 to 4. What is that? That is minus X damage on you, which is 2. Perfect. 1 clue. Whoops. Not the whole place. And 1 more. 6 to 4. I'll take it. Crosshair, the clues, they are a-floatin'. I've got 2 left on this location. And hopefully I can then get us a thing.
You currently have
6. Yeah, and then I'm hoping maybe we can even tackle this saga, but we'll see about that.
Might as well, we have time.
We do have some time for now. C'est vrai? It's over to you.
I'm still thinking, because if I do that, I get that.
I hope so too, Cthulhu. I have to assume, Cthulhu, each photograph in each saga you successfully complete is +1 XP. Because otherwise, all of these victory locations are just mocking you. Like, just mockeries. So rude.
There's
Yes. Sorry.
new enemies in the encounter deck.
Yes, trolls of some kind. I don't know, night trolls, but I don't know what they are. I
Okay.
don't know what to make of them yet.
That means I'm going to discard interrogate to get rid of Fenrir.
I think that's probably a good idea. Not so many cultists this time around up here.
Yeah, just in case.
Absolutely.
And as a first action with 0 cards in hand,
Mm-hmm.
it's time to bring out the pain.
Yay!
Finally.
The axe has -1, where is it here? -1 cost. So it costs exactly 3, you're right? Yeah. Yeah, perfecto. There it is. Leo Anderson's historical axe.
Missing for a while because there hasn't been really much to kill.
Yeah, I mean, you've updated your cultist death pool pretty strongly already. But you are right,
Yeah.
you are right.
There's been some go killing going on.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess we are totally abandoning Gulfos, the
Oh yeah, no, it's not even worth it. I don't
Yeah.
test agility 5. Come on, we've barely got those ghoul hands away from us, An axe is never late. It arrives precisely when it means to. Look at that, so beautiful.
I shouldn't test any blue getting it alone glacier because it's 3 to 4.
Mm-hmm.
So move along.
Move along. Sounds good.
Back to burgerness. And might as well try the 3 on 2 action
Can
here.
get lucky.
Eh.
All right.
Oh well.
No, we've got the axe. That's the key. I
Yeah.
think. Again, we go through enemy phase to the upkeep phase where Harvey is desperately trying to solve the mystery of the Eye of the World while Leo clunkily makes his way back to town with his massive runic axe. Upkeep draws me a card and gains me a resource. I mean, that is going to be
Kind
so
of nice.
useful. It's gone. I think I'm going to play that, but we'll see. Oh, no, it's perfect. Perfect Cthulhu. Don't worry about it. We go to 2 out of 6 Doom already. Eee! And we draw an encounter card. We're here. We're here. Yeah. Oh, Feast or Famine. If you have not already, I have not feasted with the Hulu folk. I think Harvey is probably quite startled by the fact that suddenly over the horizon, several figures approach very kindly, matronly people who offer him food. You know, they're like, oh, we've seen you out here working all night, you crazed old man. I'm going to gain 4 resources. And I'm going to remember that I feasted with the Hulu folk.
Yeah, I'm just gonna remember that I've feasted and danced with the Hulda folk.
Me too, actually. You're right, so that's probably good. That's me. Actually, that's really useful.
Ravages of time.
Oh, God, he's so old. I'm just kidding.
That's
Me too.
knowledge for if you fail put Ravages of time into play in your threat area. You cannot take move actions. At
Well,
the end of the round, that's fine.
yeah. It's just a little, just feeling a little ancient with the axe and the Icelandic history.
As we can see from Leo's face, he is too old for this shit.
That is honestly fair. Look at those eyes. That man has seen better days.
Okay. 3 to 4. Amount of damage on you. Yeah, that's a fail.
Up to 3, yeah. That's... Whew. All right. Well,
That move.
ruined, ravaged time, but, you know, we're doing our best.
Actually, yeah. Huh. Okay.
Again, I'm happy to go here and see if I can maybe, again, probably not take the I'll probably try to get the clues before I do the other test there, but
Yeah, might as well try and get as much as we can.
yeah, I agree. I think I'm gonna just do this. There we go. I think, yeah, Harvey's first couple of actions, he's gonna, after having eaten, he's going to make sure that he's written down in his forbidden tome a couple of important notes. I mean, he's not supposed to be writing in it because it's the journal of Egil or whatever. It's like the saga of Egil, but the quill is drawn to the tome. My second action is going to be to replace my fingerprint kit. Well, actually, I don't even need to. I have an additional hand slot which can be used to hold the tome. I'm going to play another fingerprint kit. Hey, because then now, last action, let's see if I can get these last clues. Come on, buddy. We can do it. Come on, Harvey. You've got your tools. You've got your quill. You've got your tome. Get in there. 7 to 4. Ooh, 2 clues. And I'm going to draw a card, which means I will actually draw 2 cards with my reaction ability. Pow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, cool. I would say there are some fingerprints in the lava. Yeah, for sure. I mean, the fingerprint kit. It's like an assortment of science tools, I think. That was my turn.
Okay, then. Well,
It's over to you.
we have 8 clues.
We have yes, correct. We have 8 clues of the 10 required, and it says you may want to explore all of the hidden places in the golden circle before you advance.
Also, end of the round means that Doom advances before the round ends.
The round ends after upkeep, before mythos. So,
Okay, yeah, so We
Right.
can just have the 10 clues and wait until the last moment.
Yes, like so at the end of the 5th Doom round, we can spend them then. You're right.
Yeah.
Are we at this? Do we have to be at the same? No, it doesn't even say we have to be at the same location. Perfect. So
Yeah,
that's great.
if you have the clues.
Oh, it's true, right? Well, investigators spend the requisite number of
Oh,
clues as a
yeah,
group.
yeah.
We're good.
As a group. Yeah, that's cool.
Oh,
Okay,
I'm
then.
totally gonna test that willpower thing next round. Let's go.
Oh, 1 resource from Lone Wolf.
Woof woof. It is a dog deck, isn't it? I get it now.
Can't move. So,
Excuse me.
first action, this is a bit of a waste, but stand together. I'm just gonna rally
can
the
you?
townsfolk.
Can you stand together without me?
I guess. I mean, the another investigator. Can I play that actually?
Oh, it doesn't feel like it, eh? Choose another investigator at your location. Yeah. It feels.
That's
I think
like
that's like an
the-
instruction.
Yeah,
Yeah, balls.
I think it might be like. I'd have to check if you can play stand together alone, but I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna
Okay.
leave it in my hand and not take those resources. Fine.
Hey, look, that willpower icon might come in very handy. Who knows?
True.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
That means that. Nope. So what do I spend my actions on? I've got 4 cards in my deck. Or if I take 2 resources, I can play some more stuff.
That's true. 2 resources to play something. You could try for the clues here as well if you want. You don't have to.
Yeah, that means that you don't have to get any more clues.
Yes, that is true.
Yeah, might as well try. Like, it's a 3-on-2 test anyway. So, yeah. Leo is just gonna look around town, see who or what he can find.
There you go. Hey.
Oh, that's one.
Even at night, Leo's, I presume he's like banging on people's doors in the middle of the night and being like, you know anything about the Cult of Egil? You know what I mean?
Going into bars with his dogs and axe like
Yep. Slung over the shoulder.
a drink.
Yeah, basically. I like that.
And I guess he'll go to another bar as well. Amount of damage. Yeah, no.
Nope. Nope.
Nope.
There you go. There you go.
Okay, cool. Good to know. Because that makes stand together a worse card.
I agree. It also makes it a completely useless card in solo. Just
Yeah,
for me to
yeah.
think next time I play solo with Guardian. Ooh.
Guess I'll try to get the last clue from here. Like, it doesn't really matter, but we get the 10 clues together, at least.
That would be nice.
So... 1-3. No, no.
I mean, he does have a scary looking axe and some scary looking dogs, and I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
Didn't really get any interrogation targets and...
No, that's true too.
Oh well.
Once again, there
Please.
yeah. Go ahead.
Rabbits as time goes away, so...
That's true. And once again, we go through our enemy phase. There are no enemies, so upkeep, we can draw cards and gain resources. I am forced to play my weakness. Harvey has been here at the crater for so long, the unblinking eye of the goddess in the water, is what it looks like to him. It's been so long, he's starting to feel that there is nothing here, and he's starting to feel like a failure. That's right.
Mhm.
Yeesh. Mythos? I think
Also, my
Mm?
hand size is 2, and I have 2 cards.
Perfect. Perfect.
So...
Why not, right? So we go to 3 out of 6 Doom, and we draw our encounter cards. Oh, naturally. Natch. It's just starting to feel like a bit of a failure while... Oh, Rocky, oh no. But don't... This shouldn't be as familiar, Rocky. It's a ghoul minion! I mean, we've seen a few of these already, but it's still terrifying. Here it comes. Help.
See what the town has to offer. Here in the abyss, does anything matter? As Metallica starts to play somewhere in a pub down the street. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, God.
No matter how far. Oh, it's actually hidden. Sorry.
That's fine. I can't see it.
Oh, that's fine. I can't talk about it, but it's fine.
You're allowed to talk about it to say that. No, I'm just kidding. Well, yeah, okay. Well, as we start here, I think Harvey's going to have to figure something out for the beast that's charging up the hill towards the... Oh, yes, go ahead.
If I may start.
Of course! I know what you were thinking, and I love it. Come on down.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So, somewhere down the street and off into the distance, Leo hears Harvey screaming, "Oh no, it's a big bad thing!"
That's exactly what he says. That's what the old professor from Miskatonic University says. It's a big bad thing.
So,
I love it.
Mush, mush, mush. With one breezos, another sled dog joins the fray.
I like where this is going. Excuse me.
And let's spend one action.
Mush, mush, mush.
Move to locations.
Excellent.
Hey, ugly. And Leo comes. I imagine him like riding with the sled dogs and just jumping off the sled with his
sick.
axe ready and just slicing towards the ghoul minion.
I love it.
I'm not even gonna engage it.
He's so confident. He's so confident.
Yeah. Let's just fight and let's see. +1 attack. Okay, that's 5 against 2. Those are all -3, so it's going to succeed unless I pull the red one.
Mm-hmm. I mean, that's always true. Excuse me. Sorry.
So I'm going to spend 1 for power to deal 2 damage, and 1 for inscription of glory.
No curses, Cthulhu. Curses are all
And
gone.
I'm going to spend a second one on inscription of glory because I have ancient power.
You may imbue the same inscription up to 3 times. That's right. Yeah.
So yeah, 2 inscriptions of glory and 1 inscription of power. And yeah, we want to attack. That's good. Let's see. Oh, that's -3, I believe.
Scared the heck out of me.
It's a
No,
-3.
you're absolutely correct. Yeah, yeah. No, it swings
Don't
near Harvey, but you know, not into Harvey.
It basically gives Harvey's beard a trim.
Ah, good, good, good. You love to see it.
But yeah, a not so nimble Leo jumps off the dog sled and slices the ghoul minion's head off.
Brutal.
Means I get 2 inscriptions of glory, so I get to draw, heal, or horror times. I'm gonna heal 1 damage at least.
Yeah, for sure. 100%, yeah.
And do I really need anything?
Well, Cthulhu, yeah, I mean, it's a good point. I think it just says, it says if the attack defeats an enemy. I guess if you called Harvey an enemy and I died to it, you could take the inscription of glory. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah.
That seems unfortunate.
I'm gonna heal another damage.
Yeah.
Actually.
Drawing the blood of the beast into your own blood. Nice.
Yeah, and I have an action left still.
Yeah.
Because that was just 1.
Mm-hmm.
1 attack.
1 attack. My plan is to try this, staring back at the eye in the water. But beyond that, we'll see. I guess I need 1 more clue as well.
Last action, stand together.
Oh, thank you. Huzzah.
2 resources for everyone.
The scared old man, kind of frightened of his inability to do anything, standing back to back with the grizzled veteran with the bloodied axe. Perfect. I love it.
Found my axe.
Yeah, there it is. I am going to... am I missing any weaknesses? I am. Very specifically, I know what I'm missing. But no, let's do it. I think I'm going to try this, test. Stare back at the eye in the water. Test will 5. If you fail, take a horror, which isn't so bad. But let's not fail. I have 4 willpower. Crosshair, I'm going to commit a lot of cards to this test. Here it comes. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, sure. I also don't want to fail. Harvey is channeling everything he has into trying to figure out exactly where the sort of ley lines meet, as it were, 9 to 5. Excellent. Eureka fires. I'm gonna draw cryptic writings, which plays cryptic writings. Also draws me a card and plays me a card. That's pretty good. Okay. If you succeed, put lava tunnel into play and move to it. Let's have a look at lava tunnel, shall we? Night side face up. Harvey does indeed find that the eye in the water is leads to an opening, or directs him to an opening in the side of the mountain. Even in the darkness, the cave is alive with fiery hues bouncing from crystal to crystal. Saga, yuck. Look at the yuck. Look at the top 4 cards of the encounter deck. Choose and draw 3 of them. Yuck. Remember that you've noticed the ring and add an Elder Thing token. Shuffle the encounter deck. Group limit once per game.
I can do it.
I mean, I guess you want those enemies, right? So...
Yeah.
Yeah. So okay, so instead I think I'm going to, rather than... Oh, I do want the clues as well, but instead of taking the clues, I'm going to spend 2 actions and discard Aticophobia, I think. Just, Harvey has been successful. He needs to shake off the feeling. Yeah. That's a good point, Cthulhu. Draw both cards before you play the first. It just says after you draw it. And this says after you draw. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it, but I think you're right. I think I could have, and I think I'll remember that for next time. Sorry, all done, Crosshair. I discarded Aticophobia instead.
Yeah, and I'm all done because I tipped your ass.
Well, Lava Tunnel is a terrifying place. Yeah, no, I agree, Cthulhu. I think I chose to fire one before I drew the other card. But I think in future I'll remember that that's a possibility, and then I'll not go back. I'll remember that that's a possibility.
Yeah, it's always a thing, like...
Oh, for sure. Especially in this deck. Yeah.
Geared Up says that when it begins and Leo's abilities is after your turn begins.
I mean, that's quite nice. I truly thought it was the other way around, Crosshair, and I was like, oh man, that's too bad, timing-wise. But it's good. It works. It's totally valid. Ideally we get this saga. Ideally we get these clues, and then we are good to get the hell out of this place. But first we upkeep. Oh, yes?
I pressed a button on my keyboard and my game went full screen. Does anyone know the button to unfull screen a game?
I can probably find it for you. It's probably F5, but I wouldn't quote me on that before you press it again. Full screen tabletop simulator. If I start it, it's in full screen mode. Oh, so these people are all talking about...
It might actually just be like a regular, like, Windows.
Oh, yeah, Alt-Enter, which is not the cancel one. It's the... it should put things into windowed mode.
There we go.
Oh, thank goodness. I'm going to go ahead and save the game.
I don't know how I pressed Alt-Enter with one hand.
All at once, yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, Audio Gunner. Yeah.
On the right side.
Oh, yeah, that's
where
very
there's
unusual.
no Alt key.
Oh, that keyboard.
Okay.
All right, whatever you want, I suppose. Harvey is finding the tunnels. He's decided that that's definitely going to be the place where the cult's secrets are being kept. Maybe he calls it back to Leo. Follow me down here. As we go to our upkeep phase. No enemies on the board, so upkeep.
No enemies
That's just
yet.
useless. Like, useless.
I only have 11 kills. I need more.
I need more blood. We go to 4 out of 6 Doom. So just a couple turns, but I think once we accomplish this, we might just... I don't think we're going to be able to get more victory points, or I doubt we'll be able to do Gulfos.
Well, best 5, like, you have 2 and you get 1 from your best one. I have 1 and I get 2.
Yeah, it's not great, eh?
Even at the best of like token draws, I don't think either of us can do it.
No, I don't think. I mean, it's just very unlikely. You're right. Yeah, I think it's very unlikely. If we had enough icons or whatever. In the meantime, though, in the lava tunnels, something is confronting Harvey Walters. Oh, it's Odin's Torment. I've seen this before. I'm not too concerned about this. Odin doesn't scare Harvey. He's studied Norse mythology. He doesn't know much about Egil, but he knows lots about Odin. Test Intellect 4 if you fail, place it in your threat area. Kinda not the worst, to be honest with you. I'm just gonna test this head on. 6 to 4. That's fine. It's gone. Boop. Pow.
Oh.
I actually wouldn't have minded the +1 agility or +1 intellect.
In the darkness of Kirje.
Tend to agree, Cthulhu. Ugh. Ah.
One good turn. Emery.
Oh.
Feast with the Huldufolk. Yeah, I have choose and discard 3 cards. I can't do that. Because I don't have 3 cards.
That is correct.
Dance with the Huldufolk. Discard 2 random cards from your hand.
That's
Well, I can do
doable,
that.
yeah. And it...
Does it gain surge anyway?
I don't think so. What does it say? I think it says otherwise, right? Otherwise meaning if you can't do those things or if you haven't done those things. But you can discard 2 cards at random from your hand. That's doable.
Or both of my...
Right, both of them, yeah. I mean, it's disappointing, but... Hey!
Interrogate and stare into the abyss.
Suck it, stare into the abyss.
Which is a peril, and can I discard that?
Weaknesses can be discarded at random, which is hilarious. To me, I think that's very funny. But yes, you can.
It's not a weakness, it's a peril.
It's a treachery, yes. What I mean.
Okay,
sorry, you're right.
cool.
It's not a basic weakness.
So, fine.
Okay, well, one good turn. They, I guess, tell Leo about the abyss. Don't worry, there's something better down there.
Yeah. I've had lunch with you, I've danced with you. What else do you want?
What the hell else do you want from me?
That damn huldufolk everywhere.
Excuse me.
Now
Well,
back to 0 cards.
back to 0 cards. I'm going to ask if you have a burning desire to test this saga before I try to get our last couple clues.
Well, getting the clues, like, we need them anyway.
Mhm.
But I don't have a rush to get out of here because I have stuff to play and I get stuff, so let's see. I'm just checking my...
Yeah, of course. Thinking about the end of the stream as well is what I'm thinking of, even though I know we have a built-in clock from the Doom.
Yep, like, you can go first.
At the end of the round.
And I'm gonna clear the saga anyway.
Nice. At the end of the round, if investigators spend the requisite number of clues as a group, you may advance straight up anywhere. So
Yeah,
just
but
responding to Cthulhu here.
not now.
No. Well, not
It's good to get the clues, and we have them.
Let's do it. It's a 5 shroud location. I have 6 intellect, 7 because of the fingerprint kit. Come on, let's do this. F it. Lab assistant in the bin. Friggin' occult invocation in the bin. I don't know. Who cares? What's that? Friggin' 9. 9 intellect. Harvey is very intrigued by what he can find in this crystalline cavern. 9 to 5. Hey, 2 clues. Boop, boop. So I will take them. Excellent. And then I suppose I will draw a card. Because I can draw 2 cards. Yeah, that's what I figured. So I will, well, Thrice Damned Curiosity fires, but I don't have 3 cards in hand, so finally his curiosity pays off and does nothing. Suck it.
Oh, cool.
Harvey's, but after I draw, I'll draw again from that. That's kind of awesome that I have that. And then, I may as well. I'm going to draw one more time. Boop. Oh, that might, we'll see if that's necessary. Harvey's curiosity normally gets the better of him and sort of leads him down dangerous paths, but he manages to avoid misstepping here in the lava tunnel as he calls out excitedly for Leo to join him again.
Yeah, and as Leo starts, he actually,
Oh, some armor.
remembers just how to do that. Get the armor back.
Sure, to put it on his
Like-
body, of course. Excuse me.
Yeah, it's a magical armor, so you have to know the runes and speak them in the right way. And
Yeah, of course. To reassemble the pieces of the armor. Yeah, of course.
and then he just joins the dock in the lava tunnel. Oh, this is cool. It reminds me of home.
The lava tunnel reminds you of home?
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh, okay.
You haven't been to Boston, have you? So the question is, do I want to draw the 3 cards now or next turn?
Well, I mean, three out of 4 cards. There might be enemies which would attack you in the enemy phase. I
Which
definitely,
might kill me.
Yeah. I it would also, however, it would give us the saga, and then we could decide if we want to just leave, because I think we could just leave at the end of the round.
Yeah,
And-
actually, do we have anything else to do?
Exactly.
But also, the 3 cards might kill me anyway, because the enemy phase happens before.
Yes, that is very true. I mean, you have armor and stuff. I don't know. It is possible that it'll be like 3 things that all say, test agility and die or whatever. Like, it's possible. I hope not.
Yeah. Maybe we wait until next turn.
Sure.
You can survive one more mythos phase.
I mean, I hope so. Now that I'm
So
no longer
that means-
curious.
I'm going to. I have 2 cards in my deck. So
What are they, right? Yeah.
do I take a resource or draw a card and flip my deck if need be?
Resources are only for playing cards if you need them, or whatever else you have, I guess.
Yeah, I don't have any cards, so
Well, then there you go.
yeah, I'll just draw a card.
Mitch, of course, Cthulhu. Yeah, we haven't seen Mitch yet, so the hope is, we'll see.
Actually, my turn isn't over yet, so let's see. I'm counting things.
Of course, yeah.
I get 1 from the start of the turn. I don't get Lone Wolf. That means I can't play it anyway. Because I know what the last card of my deck is.
mhm.
Basically. It's fast anyway. Yeah. Okay, cool. That's my turn.
Oh, okay. Good. Works for me. Once again, there are no enemies as Harvey and Leo continue to explore these caves, but the darkness is starting to surround them. Perhaps it is almost time for them to go. I am going to keep the agility icon. Huh?
Cthulhu might be right, but I don't need the Lone Wolf anyway this turn. It doesn't change anything.
That's it. Like, I think we're trying to remember all of our triggers, and I think we're doing a decent job, and just hopefully we don't miss anything too important, right? And it's not a competitive game, thankfully, so there's that. As we go to 5 out of 6 Doom, and we stare down the abyss in the lava tunnel. Sure. Harvey finds himself a whisper of madness in his ear begins to drive him infuriated. But this is fine, right? I'm not too concerned. Yep, I'm just gonna test it. Here we go. 1 to 4. It's not looking good for our heroes. Ooh. Okay, well, Fenrir's rage fills Harvey Walters, and he starts to growl like some sort of deranged animal as he stalks off into another cavern. So choose and discard a card from your hand. When you fight or evade, take 2 damage. Okay, cool.
Hey, Professor, this place isn't good for us. If your eyes of the world on me, and
Yeah.
my dogs don't like this place. Can we go?
I think it is about time to get out of here.
Oh, hello. Choose and discard 2 cards and move 1 location. Because the Huldufolk are a bunch of asses.
Yes, they are. Well,
They want to bring Leo back for a dance at the Guerrilla.
of course they do. Of course they do.
So I
Oh,
discard
no.
Mitch, who
Yeah.
was the last card, and
The most trusted Mitch. The most trusted man on the block.
yeah, trusted Mitch goes away.
That's disappointing.
Fine.
Sorry, trusted Mitch.
What I'm going to do on my turn.
Yep.
Well, that kind of screws it over because I need to move. But I don't have enough. Oh, right. When my turn begins, I get one.
You get a resource
Lone
from Lone Wolf. You're absolutely right. Yeah. You are now at
So
a
I can,
alone.
Yeah. If you don't mind, I'll take my turn.
Of course. So that you can Lone Wolf, of course. And whatever else. And your axe will also recuperate some charge as it charges back up here.
Yeah. Axe charges up. Actually, I don't need the Lone Wolf.
Okay.
I already played my armor.
Right.
Oh well, I'll take my turn and see it anyway. So, one from Lone Wolf, one from Axe, one to move back. Oh, hello Harvey. It was a nice dance with the Huldufolk.
Harvey is confused and also incredibly furious.
They seem to think that this armor and axe of mine are some kind of relic thing. And
Yeah, of course,
as
right?
the second action, it's only one charge, but I could play it because I have, of course, I have the other axe in my backpack because it's the last card in my deck.
It would... Oh, I see. You're thinking you can overwrite get a charge back kind of for free, almost.
Yeah, but I can't do anything anyway because we're gonna end the act after this.
That is true. I mean, ideally, we're and hopefully the act ending will be the end of it. That's my hope.
Oh yeah, but if there's an enemy, then we might get a victory point. So my second action is to.
Sorry, Cthulhu is correct. Oh yeah, go ahead. Yeah, you're right. Go ahead, Sergey.
Yeah.
To do here.
That's just the thing I was thinking. So I'm gonna look at the top 4 cards of the encounter deck and choose and draw 3 of them.
Great. I will add that Leo noticed the ring, question mark. And I will add a... Actually, sorry. I will only add the other token after you've drawn your cards, which means that it won't be in the bag in case, depending on what you buy. Or get, rather. Buy.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That doesn't sound good.
Okay. I can't take that one, so... Okay.
Is it shuffle afterwards? Yep. I will shuffle.
You're gonna like this one. At least I didn't draw a Eye of the World.
Well, the cards are blank for me for some reason. Oh, there they are. Okay, sorry. For some reason. Oh, God. Okay. Okay.
This one.
Ugh. Oh, yeah. Classic. A little feast or famine action.
So, yeah. Lose 3 resources. Cool.
Okay. Oh, no!
How about that?
Oh, no. You've been looking into the eye of the storm for too long, and, like, they suddenly come tearing out towards you.
Okay, so night trolls can't be damaged by basic fight actions, but the axe isn't a basic fight action.
Correct. That is correct, yeah. I mean...
When damage would be placed on night troll after a tactic event.
Deal 2
What's
additional damage.
What's a tactic event? Is it a card?
Tactics are
Oh yeah,
keyword,
yeah.
or not a keyword. They're like a whatever that's called. I don't remember. Subtype. No. Yeah. Yeah. What else?
5 health. I
Trait.
guess
Thank you,
my
Cthulhu.
last action is to bring the hammer down on one of these trolls.
Why not?
Because I don't have a troll on my kill list.
Let's try to get it, and I can maybe hopefully try to help you finish it off if we need.
Let's put 3 charges on this attack, and then we'll see what we do with those. +1 for this attack. Okay, that puts it at 5 against 3. So
Quick,
I'm
flash a
gonna-
light or something. Brr, they're so scary. Jeez, 2 giant trolls down here. I love it. I mean, I'm terrified by it, of course, but
I can't kill it anyway. Like, I have 3 charges. That gives me 5 against 3. At maximum,
If
I
Cthulhu.
can do...
I can contribute.
4 damage.
Yep, and yeah, sorry, yes.
Yeah.
The Scruffles could potentially eat it as
kill
well.
one. Yeah.
I can contribute 1 combat icon, if that helps. I think it might. If you're going for a big old swing here.
That's actually 5 against 3. That would be 6 against 3, which would defuse the negative icons. Yeah.
I think that's going to help. So Harvey's, going to try to start muttering a spell behind Leo as the trolls advance upon them in the cave. I'm glad we didn't do this earlier in the game, let me tell you. It's scary.
And Leo is just gonna push all of his power into the power attack, which deals 4 damage. So it's a 6-on-3, 1 massive swing of the axe.
Indeed. There you go.
And there it goes.
Crunch. The troll is not quite dead, but it definitely stumbles, I imagine.
It has a big old axe in its head.
Hiya! It's just roaring and stumbling around.
And that's me.
Cool. Okay, well, I mean, at the risk of being a little, kind of silly, like there's nothing else I can't get all of the clues off another location and anything. So in the interest of time as well, I'm just going to literally just take 3 resources and end my turn. I know it's a bit silly, but I think that's where we're at in the scenario, so I'm going to do that.
Yeah. I have nothing.
I have nothing. Enemy phase, though? What happens in the enemy phase?
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah. Both of the night trolls and the sled dogs and Leo and the guard dog all do this usual tango of a huge brawl.
Yeah. Oh, but of
Indeed.
course they do. Yeah.
Lava tunnels, and during that, guard dog takes 1 damage, but in doing so deals 1 damage to the troll, which get discarded. Leo takes 2 horror from the 2.
Yeah. The horror could go
Night
on
trolls.
Scruffles as well, potentially, but, it's up to you what you want to do.
Oh yeah,
Potentially, right?
well,
You're right, though, that it doesn't really make a difference.
oh, let's put 1 horror on Scruffles as well at the same time, just to even it out.
Yeah.
And yeah, 1 troll remains, 2 sled dogs remains, and Leo remains, and oh right, upkeep.
We do still need to upkeep because at least I think we're both taking a horror actually, which is funny to me. But that's okay, at least.
I interrogate the troll.
Can I interrogate the troll? Unfortunately, no. But it is the
No.
end of the round, which means we can spend 10 clues. which I will I'll just go ahead and I'll just do that. Yep. Because I'm curious. I'm hoping that it doesn't say something weird on the backside of this act, and I want to. Here we go. Act 2B. The ritual revealed. Classic. After poring over the photographs of the runes, Professor De Morris exclaims, "Sneffelsgull!" Gesundheit, bless you. You shoot her a quizzical look. Sorry, it's the glacier-capped volcano just west of here along the coast. All of the runes refer to one geological aspect or another, and all signs point to Sneffeljökull. That's where the ritual will take place. Let's hope we can get there in time. Resolution 2.
I mean, 3 sagas is...
It feels good. It feels good.
Yeah.
Professor De Morris ponders your discovery in the passenger's seat. These locations serve to hide Egil's relics in plain sight under the protection of trolls and spirits of the land, she says. They don't appear to be part of the ritual. You ask why the cultists didn't follow you out of Reykjavik. Professor De Morris replies, it could be a diversion, or perhaps Egil has already drawn power from these relics. Most of the runes acted as signposts for the ritual at Sneffelsjökull, but one of them was more telling. It was written in fresh blood and read, "The crown of Egil will shine its dull brilliance atop a mountain of bone. The eternal law speaker will judge the world at the Althing." This speaks to Egil's resurrection, and it's happening soon. Record that the investigators found the ritual site, and for each location, record that we photographed that location. We found the ritual site. Harvey photographed the whatever the valley was called. Yeah, I don't know. Thingvellir. One place. Each investigator earns experience equal to victory X of each card in the victory display. Before spending any, proceed to Interlude 2, Egil's Relics. So,
yeah. We have 2, actually.
2 XP. Okay. Although, I have a feeling... Yeah. If an investigator found... So there are 3 of these. Do we want to... I'm wondering if we should maybe read them next time.
I'll leave it up to you, because...
Yeah.
I'm fine.
Okay. No, I think I have to call it a night quite shortly, to be honest. But yeah. I will point out they all say, you gain insight and gain an experience, and we got 3 of these. So
it's basically 5.
Yeah, it is correct. Yeah, so 5 XP, which is not a ton, but it's something. And that, yeah, perfect.
We'll eat those when we come back, and then we're off to the races again.
Exactly. Yeah, so it'll be some reading next time, but that's okay, because I think it'll get us back into the zone here. And 5 XP, Oh, thank you for the stream tonight. Thank you, Audio Gunner, for the subscription tonight. It's very kind of you.
And joining.
And joining us and being here,
Everyone.
yeah. I'm always excited by the trouble these rascals get into, and I'm very curious to see what Egil's resurrection will look like if he resurrects, which maybe we'll have to take him out with his own axe and armor. I don't know. We'll have to see.
I am Groot.
Very true.
I am Egil.
Oh God, no! Leo Anderson, no! Hey, thanks, Thelia. Much appreciated. We're going to call it here. Tomorrow there are 2 streams, folks. As always, the Discord is the best place to find out about what's happening. But we've got Punchy Book Club, Volume 10 of Sandman tomorrow at noon on Liz's channel. And then at 5 p.m. on RPG Clinic. That's not a long turnaround for us, but that's okay. It's going to be another session of Blades in the Dark on RPG Clinic. And of course, there's streams throughout the week, so stay tuned to Discord for all of that stuff. And thank you as well, of course, for Cthulhu, who loves running and watching other people run, which is a good time. There you go. I think that's about it. Crosshair, any, last words of wisdom or any thoughts?
I don't think so. If you're going to the golden circle of the Icelandic scenery. Remember to bring your axe.
Yes, always try to pack multiple axes and don't put them at the bottom of your bag if you can help it, you know.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
That's it.
Okay, well, thanks very much, everybody. Have a wonderful night. See you next time on Doomed.
Bye.